At Sleep Outfitters Outlet, great sleep is a big deal. Save 40 to 60% every day on every Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. Queens as low as $249. Customer exchanges, closeouts, and floor samples. Inventory changes daily, so come in for your dream deal today. With no credit needed financing, expert advice, and up to 60% off retail, it's never been easier to get the sleep and savings you deserve. Go to sleepoutfittersoutlet.com for financing details and to find a store near you.
Hello and welcome to BB on Blast, covering BB19. I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Gaz.
And we're sorry we've kept you hanging, but we're here now to cover how many episodes?
About a bajillion episodes of BB19. What is it? From episode 3.
Fucking hell.
Is it 5?
It's from 3 to 7.
Basically, Megan is still in the house where we are.
I don't like...
Megan, do you remember her?
No. I don't like doing it by episode numbers because it sounds too square. It's like you, like, oh, BB7, this happened, and all this. It's like, oh, fuck that.
You couldn't be a fucking square.
But you know what I mean? Yeah, anyway, it's the past week and a half or something. I don't know. Anyway.
Well, I'd like to know what day it is, but I haven't got that information.
Well, never mind.
Just talking about Megan, what I was going to say.
What of her?
I got spoilerised on that last
Did you?
week. Last week when we did the last podcast,
Yeah.
I got spoilerised that she was out.
Yeah.
Because
How?
I signed out of my Outlook and there was a fucking picture of her there.
Oh, that's
like
weird.
next to Adele and
Oh, yeah,
Beyonce. I was like...
I remember you said
I just
something
thought it
about
was
that.
weird because I would have thought they'd have...
Next to Adele and Beyonce.
Megan was up there with the greats. I just thought, like, because of the IP address,
Yeah.
I'd have got UK news, but I had Megan coming out of
Why would you even
Big
get
Brother.
that news anyway?
Maybe
That's not
because
news.
the subject of the email that I was sending was BB19 image, because it was the image.
They're spying on you.
Shit, it's
Be
Microsoft.
careful. Be careful. I've been very good on spoilers since I muted
The old
BB19.
hashtag.
I'm laughing. All the old After Darks I've watched have been like just the first 2 or 3, so it's all old. And all the podcasts,
Outdated.
I've only listened to like launch night podcasts
Yeah, I've
and
listened
like
to some.
episode 1 and 2. So no spoilers here. We do not know what you think about it, only what we think, and then probably not even. So Cody had Megan on the block. And Megan was crying in the diary and going, I feel like everyone's attacking me. And she was feeling anxious.
Yeah, she said that she wasn't sure she could handle it. Now, this is the woman that was an interrogator
Yeah.
in the army.
It's weird, isn't it?
However, have you read about why she left?
No.
Because it was her PTSD
SD.
playing
Oh,
up.
okay.
Because she'd been abused by men.
Oh.
I think so. She'd been like shouted at by men, and you know the way Josh was kicking off at her, it had brought it all back.
Yeah, and Cody, he's quite military.
And Cody, yeah, he is. But what I want to know, why was everyone so anti-Megan? Like, Cody was adamant that she was the target, so I don't really know, like, was there something we didn't see?
Apparently she was playing too hard, I heard. Playing too hard in the first week. But, Gaz,
Do you think she was, though? She didn't seem to be.
I think it was before the feeds came on or something, I don't know. But Gaz, you don't know how rare it is for someone to walk on BBUS. Like, it never, ever, ever happens unless
happens
someone's
all
ill.
the time, BBUK, doesn't it? Or someone's been in the dome for like 5 hours, they must be gone.
Oh, yeah, they're all like, where's Megan? It's really,
We'll get to that.
It's really, really unusual for that to happen.
Josh said, I cry every single day. I can't even function in this house.
Why is everyone such a mess? Oh, God. Then we were introduced to all the couples in the house.
showmans. Have you got the names?
I have, but
Go on. I didn't get them.
Marlena. Marlene.
Who's that? Can't even work out who it is. Elena and Mark?
Yeah, I get confused with Mark and Matt. But the way I've remembered it is Mark, he's got like a black mark against his name. He's the muscly one because he's still trying to be friends with Cody.
Okay.
That's how I'm remembering it. Although Cody's my favourite now. So there's Marlena, there's Jodie, which is Jessica and Cody. And then there's Maven, Matt and Raven.
That was an unseen one, didn't you think? For Raven for Matt to actually be interested in Raven was a bit of a surprise for me.
Did you know Raven's got this like bad illness?
Yeah, that might kill her any minute.
Wow.
What is it again? What condition she got?
She's got a pacemaker or something. She can't digest
to her
any
stomach.
food or something.
That should be fine on slot then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, after that showman section, did you see when Cody was like looking at Jessica and she was wearing like a what is it called?
The American flag.
What's that called? What you wear on the beach?
A
sarong.
Oh yeah.
A sarong of the American flag.
Yeah.
And he was like, she's wrapping herself in freedom.
He said that thing is sexy or something. That's not
I
good.
think he called her the hottest girl in BB history.
She is quite attractive. It seems like a bit of a cow.
She's like an aged Ariana Grande, isn't
She is a bit. I've called her Rachel at least half the time in my notes for some reason.
Who is Rachel? She looked like
no
no called
one.
Rachel.
She just looks like a Rachel to me. It's weird. I don't know.
Also, thanks to Rowan being loud for telling us that she, what's she called again? Not Rachel. Jessica is a VIP concierge. But not a VIP house bitch, as I thought.
But apparently they're like escorts. That's what I heard.
Slutty.
That's what I heard on Big Brother Gossip. Yeah, they said it's like kind of an escorting service.
I was like, VIP concierge, what does that mean? She like works in a hotel desk and like calls you taxi, like takes the bags to your room.
And the rest. So Josh was paranoid, missing his dad. And then Matt was
I got annoyed at Matt at this section.
Oh, what? Going one-upping him?
Oh, well, some of us can't go out to our relatives. They're not there when we go out.
Yeah.
You've
no,
got any
that's
of the
a fair
quotes from
comment,
it?
isn't it?
No, but you're allowed to, if you've lost a relative, everyone deals with it their own way or whatever.
That's true.
But you're allowed to miss the people that are there. Like, just because someone's, if I have lost a relative, just because my mum's, no longer around, I won't hate on someone for missing their mum who's still around. Do you know what I mean?
I would.
Would you?
Yeah, because it's like, oh, shut up, you can't see your mum again. I can see why you'd be annoyed about that.
To be fair, they had been there 5 minutes and he was being a massive baby, but I just didn't think that was fair.
I know, but I think this is part of Matt's storyline?
Is it?
Mark. Oh fuck. It's part of Mark's storyline that his parents are dead, I think. Part of his
like Austin Armacost dead when his brother was dead and they had to celebrate his birthday.
Oh, that was very moving. So then they got given slop. Someone said it was clay putty chunks with birdseed in.
I think that was Ramsey said that in the diary room.
That don't sound nice. And then Cody had to choose people to put on slop, and he went, any volunteers?
Yeah, he washed his hands of all responsibility and forced them to volunteer. I thought that was genius.
He actually did volunteer.
And he just kept going any more volunteers?
Yeah. Any
more volunteers? It's like at work. Some task that no one wants to do.
No, it's like at work when they want you to go fundraising on Saturday like go and support at the marathon or something. It's like, oh fuck that, I'm busy, I've got plans. Obviously I care about the place I work very, very much. But come on, the weekend's the weekend.
He escaped with no blame whatsoever. I thought that was genius.
Well, he was building it up. His brain.
That's true.
Reference. And then they revealed the
have not room.
What do you think?
It looked like it was filmed on Spike. Niche.
Deary me.
It's a spiky room, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you it looks like a kind of sex chamber, doesn't it?
Yeah, S&M dungeon.
I keep expecting those walls to start moving in.
Oh, that'd be
Do
good.
you know what I mean? Murder them.
Do you remember what Gillian said about the beds?
Who? No.
It reminded her of the operating room where she had her fat operation done.
Oh, God. Victim noises, whatever. Do you think you can put blankets and shit on those beds though, can't you? Do you think it's actually
they're not allowed?
comfortable?
Surely they ain't got any blankets,
I've
have they?
seen them put stuff on there.
I saw Ramsey sitting on it quite comfortably.
Really?
Ramsey's.
Not as bad as those bumper cars. And then they offered a have-not escape or a have-not extension. You had a 50-50 chance of which one you were going to get, right?
So you have to go to the diary room and tell Big Brother when you're a have-not. You've got to be the first one to say, look, I want to, what is it called? Take the temptation, whatever it is, of the have-not escape. And there's 2 spikes that are coloured and they have to pick a colour, wasn't it?
Can't remember. It's too long
That's what
ago.
it was.
Who got it?
Paul did it later on. Yeah. We've got the racist section now. Racism section.
Yeah.
Pow, pow, pow.
Yeah, you don't know about Pow Pow, do you?
Of course I don't know about Pow Pow.
She's just some boring character who was in it one year. And she's quite Paola, and they called her Pow Pow. She was a bit like Alex, actually. She looks similar, Skinny and Asian.
Racist?
No, you don't know. You didn't see her.
I've Googled her.
Yeah.
She looked like a panda bear. No, she didn't.
But yeah, so the whole thing was, everyone knows what the whole thing was, but anyway.
But how does Pow Pow sound anything like panda?
Well, yeah. So this is what led to Megan's demise, right? Because she went up to Alex and said,
I can't believe they called you panda. Isn't that a little bit racist?
Is that a racist thing to call an Asian person a panda?
I mean, if you really think about it, yes. But it's not a known thing, is it? More they're calling you Ching Chong Chinaman or something.
Oh my God. Examples of Gaz's own.
Playground jipes, I don't use that terminology.
No, I should hope not.
Or they're saying you've got eyes like pea holes in the snow.
Okay, let's not keep going with the example. Fucking hell. You see that person on Twitter? I got it on my end notes, actually.
Endgame.
But they said, they just keep going, that's racist to everything.
Because of you.
I think, no, because of both of us. That's racist, that's sexist. I was proud when they said that.
I think you said that on the last UK
one.
Oh,
yeah, because I got my notes all confused. Never mind, no one knows. We don't, nor do they. So then Paul was shit staring back to Rachel, I put. What the fuck's her name?
Literally written Rachel. Jessica.
I called her Rachel for about 2 or 3 episodes.
That's funny.
And then Jessica said, it's beyond aggravating calling me racist. Beyond aggravating. Yeah, it's a bit aggravating being called a racist. And then Alex confronted Megan, and Jessica said, I have never used the word panda in my whole life. That's a lie.
Oh, look at those black and white bears.
Yeah. That's a lie. What about when you smudge your eye makeup, you go, I've got panda eyes. Come on, don't stop lying.
So Alex later went to the diary room.
Panda pops.
They don't have those in America, I bet.
I don't think they have
Panda
those
pops.
here anymore.
Because I don't think in America they call it pop, do they? That's a very British thing, fizzy pop.
Yeah. What's they call it? Oh, soda.
Soda. Mm-hmm. In the diary room, she said, you can't go around calling people a racist. She could have ruined Jessica's life. She could have ruined my life. I don't see how that could have ruined Alex's life.
I wonder what Pow Pow is thinking watching this from home. She's probably not watching it. Yeah, I've put they've got blankies on the spikes. So there you go. Anyway.
Mind you, I suppose a toss-up between putting a blanket under you and a blanket over you, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
Because I can't really sleep without a blanket on me. But then I probably can't sleep with a spike up my arse either.
Let's do a little experiment and put it on YouTube.
A YouTube debut.
So Megan basically left over a misunderstanding, to be honest. Did they ever work out that it was actually Pow Pow and not Panda, not what we saw?
I don't know. I don't know, actually. But she went into that diary room for ages, but then that was when she was crying. Now, it wasn't clear if that was the time she actually left.
No.
Kevin, you got Kevin now.
Yeah, go on, you go.
Kevin was concerned about where she might have been. He was like, if my daughter was missing for a few hours, I'll send him a text message, send him a few mojos.
And then Big Brother hashtags mojo. Yeah. Does that annoy you when Big Brother tells you
don't tell me what's a hashtag?
I know, it's bugging, isn't it?
And the worst one was Merry Christmas.
We ain't drank that much yet.
Harry Krishna.
I know, it's like when BB UK tries to do funny gifs. It's like, oh, whatever. If I see they've done a gif and I think it's funny, if it's them, I won't retweet it.
I'm sick of their gifs.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
I started making my own.
Hey,
now.
me and Gaz have learnt how to make gifs.
Oh.
Your ferret one is good, man.
It's good, isn't it?
Oh, and we'll have a secret gift to unlock at the end of this episode.
Ooh.
Won't we?
Will we?
Well, we don't know what it is yet,
no.
but we'll have one.
Oh, God.
Probably something to do with tides or something, I don't know.
Yeah, but we have to get the gift first and then know the word.
Yeah, but we have to wait for people to actually listen to the fucking episode and then to tell us the word.
Yeah, but my GIF associated with the
GIF
word, the GIF worked because it related to the word.
Yeah. Yeah, well...
Basically, it's like, we've done this...
thinking cap on.
Lindsay started this new feature where we say, if you listen to the end, send us this word.
Feature?
It's a new feature. It's a game. It's interaction with the listeners. And if you send it to us, you get to unlock Gaz's GIF of the week.
Yeah.
So now I've got to work on making BB19 GIFs as well.
Correct. I know, it's hard work doing this podcast.
Puts a lot of work on me, this girl.
Maybe something will come up as we go through that seems GIF worthy. But I hope so.
Well, I've got one actually, if I can find it.
Okay. So then Cody had to read off a cue card due to an urgent.
Oh, yeah, you got a laminate.
Due to an urgent personal matter, Megan will no longer be participating. Now, what was this urgent personal matter?
She's got PTSD.
Yeah, the fact she just had a crack up.
Yeah, I did wonder why they said an urgent personal matter, because that sounds like, oh, your mum's died or something.
It's because they just want to cover it up. Like, they're embarrassed about someone leaving in BB US is like a national shame. it is. It's not the done thing.
Whereas we've had how many leave the series in Big Brother UK?
We have at least 2 a week. So then poor Cody had to put someone else on the block.
Cody has had
Poor
to nominate
Cody.
half of the housemates by now.
Poor Cody. Nothing
That's
went
funny
his way.
though, isn't it?
I know.
Like, you could just see it falling away from him every time something came up.
And when he did the poor Cody. I love Cody. We've not seen the eviction. The eviction's on tonight. Eviction will probably be on by the time we post. Oh no, wait, something like 1 a.m. or something. But yeah, but mind you.
But strap in, guys. It's going to be a long one.
I don't want Cody to go. He's fun. His faces are the best.
I'm enjoying this like good versus evil storyline that's going on.
But Paul ain't good. Why do you like Paul now?
And we'll come back to that
Okay.
because we've got Megan's still here right now.
Oh, fuck Megan.
Megan's crying out the back.
Go on. I don't want to hear Megan's name mentioned again. She's a walker.
Anyway, it's Megan. Cody said, I can't believe I was given this much power in the first week.
Yeah, that's always a good thing. Always a good thing.
So this is the bit where Paul took the have not temptation thing.
Okay.
And have not temptation. Oh, yeah, he got out.
Yeah.
God, it's all temptation after temptation, isn't it?
No, it's
He took the
confusing,
have not
isn't it?
temptation and he escaped the room. Mm-hmm. So he's off the hook now.
Yeah.
And then the den of temptation opened.
Oh, fucking hell.
Ooh. Now you want me to do that voice?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, I haven't got any quotes to say, so I can't remember what they say.
Oh.
What they said to them. Which one is this one?
Hold on.
This was the pendant.
Here we go.
Pendant of protection.
Here, I got a line.
Is this is from later though, isn't it?
It don't matter. Just read out that line in that voice.
A new passageway in the BB house will unleash consequences on the house.
That is pathetic.
What, the impression?
Yeah, it's dreadful.
They do make that voice. I mean, is that voice the voice of the snake?
Not sure who that is.
They make him sound a little bit English.
He does actually, yeah, because all evil things are English, aren't they? Oh, but hold on, before that, Cody said he likes Alex and respects her as a competitor, but his alliance don't like her. Do you remember when he was trying to like worm around Alex?
Yeah,
It's
she
weird,
wasn't having it,
wasn't
though, was
she? Was just like, yeah, whatever.
This comes after that thing opened.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because, basically, it was a public vote, and this is going to happen every week, isn't it?
Yeah.
American public vote for someone to get this temptation. We knew, you predicted it, that Paul was going to get the pendant of production.
Whoa! Yeah.
This pendant keeps him safe for the next 3 evictions. Who wouldn't take that?
Well, Nedda.
What, in retrospect?
Yeah. I like the Den of Temptation. It's nice, isn't it?
It's got Himalayan rock salt lamps, crystal lamps, whatever they're called in there. I like it.
Nice, isn't it?
Looks like a nice place to meditate.
Oh God!
And there was a consequence. Remember
that thing where they went in to see who got their temptation? Why did they have to show every fucking person going in there? It's so annoying.
There's no point.
Stop wasting my time. It's only 3 episodes a week, and you show me every fucking person going in there. Fuck off.
And not only like showing them go in, but actually read it out. Every single one of them read out the thing.
Yeah, like what the fuck? We're not brain dead, despite being Big Brother fans.
So the consequence of him taking that thing was that one housemate would be in jeopardy for the next 3 weeks. But that's not quite true, is it?
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
Well, it is sort of like Ramses had to use it within the next 3 weeks, didn't he?
But he wasn't in jeopardy for 3 weeks.
No, he's off the hook for the next 2 weeks now.
Yeah. Stop saying off the hook. It makes me think of Maxwell from BB19.
That is off the hook. So after he'd taken it, he had to push these little poison bottles forward, and they had numbers on, and that decided the number of the person who will be cursed in the next round when the Den of Temptation opens. And if that's not convoluted enough, it's going to get worse later on.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, Cody now starts to sidle up to Alex.
Oh, yeah.
Which he already tried to do in that task, remember, where she told him to eat shit. Was that him?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was him, yeah. Hold on. I've got something before that.
Have you? Go on.
Yeah. Kevin said, 2 people know I didn't get it. Me and the person who got it.
Oh, yeah, that was
That
good.
was a good point. That was a very good point. Yeah, sorry.
So when Cody's sidling up to Alex, she tells him outright, I was thinking the best thing to do would be break up you guys.
Yeah,
break you guys up, honestly.
Yeah, he said, what would you do if you got HOH next week? She's like, break up you guys.
Yeah,
like,
and he's like, oh.
Not very good gameplay, that, is it? It's pretty awful.
But in the diary room, she went, I don't kiss ass, people kiss my ass.
Wow.
She might have said ass.
Probably did. Yeah, and then he nominated her, so it was her own fault. She should have...
Yeah, but then he became, like, emotional.
No, he doesn't show emotions.
This is what Jessica pulled him up for at the start of the next episode.
Yeah, she was
that
jealous.
his voice went a bit croaky.
Oh yeah,
croaky.
Hello, nice one. Okay.
Did you want to do something?
What?
You're just repositioning. I thought you want to go somewhere.
I'm done with my notes in my notebook now.
From
I've got
paper
my notes on
to
my
digital.
iPad. Yeah, I've upgraded. Do I want to do something? Like what? Play Candy Crush? Yeah,
that big one we've got in the garden.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so now we're on the veto episode, right?
Yeah, could well be.
Cody had a big alliance at this point. He was like riding high.
Oh, he had the babes.
Yeah.
He had his like sub-alliance.
Yeah.
He had his showman.
He had everyone. He had Paul. He had Christmas.
I watched some of the pre-show stuff today as well.
Oh, what's pre-show stuff?
I don't know, interviews
still
with
ain't
some
watched
guy
that.
off of ET, not Ica's ones. I want to watch Ica's ones
I
actually.
want to watch those as well. If you find them, send me the links.
Yeah, okay. And both Cody and Jessica said they didn't want a showman.
Yeah, that don't surprise me.
Fucking bullshit. He said, I think showmans are stupid. And she was
Yeah.
like, oh no, I'm definitely not going to go into a showman.
She's the stupidest one, because after he fucked everything up, she should have just broke off from him and just left him to drown,
No.
but she didn't.
I
Idiot.
will go down with
Yeah,
this
exactly.
ship.
It's like, Rose, you're going to die an old lady. Sleep in your bed. It's like, no, get him out of there. Throw him in.
That's Titanic, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've never seen that, you know.
Oh, shut up. Talk rot.
You don't believe I've not seen it? I haven't. I know that scene, though.
Well, yeah.
It's where there's a hand. No, it's a sex scene.
So where she's on the raft and she won't let him up there because there ain't enough room, even though there is, because he's only skinny back then, even though he's fat now. Anyway. Oh, did you notice Paul come up to talk to Cody, and Cody was like menacingly cleaning his teeth for about 10 minutes.
Yeah. He was doing the same later as well, so I'm like, are they editing this really funnily, or is that just what he does?
They
all the
love
time?
showing people brushing their teeth in Big Brother. They do it in our Big Brother all the time as well. If you can hear noise in the background, it's these little twerps next door on their trampoline, and I'm still hoping that they break a leg soon, and it just doesn't happen. Carry on. Yeah, they do. Oh, they're always showing people brushing their teeth.
That
is it the
sound effect of teeth brushing is from like some sort of Nedda's
Soundboard.
soundbite library.
I was going to gift Cody brushing his teeth, but there was too much of Paul in it. I told you before, I don't like people who walk around brushing their teeth. Brush your teeth at the sink. It's a private business. Don't talk to people brushing your
Where
teeth.
is that HOH sink? Behind a
There
gold
is
curtain
there's
somewhere.
a bathroom. Yeah, there's a bathroom in there. So then, Paul was trying to like schmooze up to Cody basically, and
But
then,
Cody was doing this straight face,
Yeah.
not giving anything
Yeah.
away again, because that's what he does.
yeah, and then Cody went, "You got banana in your beard."
Yeah. But Paul I think Paul felt quite safe with Cody at that point, even though he wasn't getting anything out of him.
Did Paul have the pendant of production at that point? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
But he still said he wanted to make it out like
yeah,
he was
because
playing.
he was just pretending to like Cody. They knew they didn't like each other from that first date that they had, where they asked each other's ages.
Yeah, your age. Oh yeah, by the way, we didn't pick up on the fact Cody lied about his age.
Did
in
he?
that. Yeah. He said he's 27, but he's actually like 31 or 2.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why would he bother?
I have no idea.
To make out he's got less life experience.
He should
Can only be, right?
make out like he's like actually a human being. It might help him. Probably not now, to be honest.
So Alex said to Cody, if you want a showmance, go on The Bachelor.
That's a good point.
Oh yeah.
It is weird, like how quickly they all hooked up in there, isn't it?
It's like in a 10 minutes, like, yeah,
like,
okay.
Apparently, on Rob Has a Podcast, they said as soon as they turned on the live feed, they
Everyone
saw
with the
all the show,
showmances.
and that's only a week in, so
Because they expect they need it to get far in the game now, right?
it does help.
Somebody said on Twitter that it's just a part of modern Big Brother. Like, it obviously hasn't always been that way on this version of Big Brother.
Just look at Ellie.
Our Ellie.
Chuffing out.
A show romance or whatever it's called. Is that what Kieran said?
Yeah. God.
Relationship.
Show
relationship.
But why does Cody like Alex so much? I don't understand.
It seems like he's got a soft spot
I
for her.
know.
Like an actual soft spot.
He's like, I see her as Wonder Woman. It's like, what did she actually do that he thought was so good? I didn't understand it.
Maybe it's because she was holding out in that task. That trapeze one. She was hanging on that trapeze good, wasn't
yeah,
she?
it must be that then.
Yeah.
And then she went to him, you just signed my death warrant, bro. Oh. So then they revealed the temptation to the house, right?
Well, actually, I got a bit of an overheard conversation,
Oh.
which I thought you might have picked up on.
No.
Overheard conversation of episode 4. My family doesn't have a TV. They live in a place they don't have, like, reception. Yeah.
Who said that?
I don't know. It was a girl.
Yeah, you're right.
But it was Kevin that said reception. Who was the girl that said that?
I don't
Do you
know.
Maybe it was Raven?
Yeah, I feel like it might have been Raven.
Out in the sticks.
Raven.
I can't believe there's places in America that haven't got any TV reception.
I can't either, but, you know, they voted in Donald Trump, so what can I say? Political.
Yeah, they've probably not seen him on TV, that's why.
You know, Trump's children they all got really weird faces.
That's because they're inbred.
I know, but they don't look like him, but they've all got this same evil look.
He probably made him in a lab.
They've all got like a weak chin. Ooh. Anyway.
Actually, we know their mother because she's done our Celebrity Big Brother, Ivanka Trump.
I don't remember that, though. Was she in it long?
With Alex Reid.
Was she with Alex Reid?
Yeah.
No.
I think she lasted quite a long time, actually.
I don't remember anything about it. Didn't she have her own quarters? Or was that someone else?
No. I seem to remember her walking around in like a bra at some point, like doing the kitchen.
I honestly don't.
Cleaning the kitchen in a bra.
I honestly don't remember anything about her.
That's all I remember about her.
So then they told them about the temptation, right?
Yeah, and Dominique was freaking out because she's a God-fearing woman.
She's not had much airtime, has she? It's good for a game, though.
Yeah.
Paul did like a fake shocked face, like, yeah, you know. I've put Raven.
That's so.
Raven kissed her own feet. I don't know what that means.
Good for her.
And then Ramsey's got the curse.
I was hoping that you'd have what the snake said.
Yeah.
Or that voice said. Can you do the voice?
I've put the snake is funny. I don't remember it being funny.
The actual sculpture of the snake, the model of the snake.
Yeah.
Do you remember? They had to put their hand into the mouth of the
Yeah.
snake. And if its eyes turn poison blue... Poison blue. Now, poison ain't blue, is it?
It could
poison
be.
is green.
It's like not cyanide, antifreeze.
I thought it was weird that it was blue.
Come on, do more of that voice. It's good.
Hang on. I have got some more of it somewhere. I'm sure that I wrote down a quote from it about when it revealed to Ramses that he'd been cursed.
I put Ramses had to put himself on the block as a third nominee over the next 3 weeks. So we already seen Ramses get the curse.
I have it.
Go on.
You have been bitten, and a nomination curse now runs through your veins.
Oh God, my actual cackle was just like the evil cackle. Fuck. Yeah, so Ramses got bitten. That impression's good. You need to
but Ramses went, "Mom, you must be gotta be joking me!" Like he couldn't believe it. People were so scared of that snake.
But then after Ramses was the second person in to get it,
we knew.
Then we still see every other fucker go in and get it.
This was the worst thing about the way they did this because we'd already seen Paul push bottle number 2.
Yeah, so we knew.
So don't show us what number he's pushed because we already know what's happened.
Big Brother.
When they walk in, and then you can show them all walk in like Survivor style, where they mix it up and tell us later.
What do you know about Survivor?
I used to watch Survivor.
Okay.
The UK one.
Yeah.
And the US one a little bit. But anyway, do you remember what Kevin said about that snake?
I got what Cody said.
Go on.
I see the snake.
I don't care. I don't care. Kevin said, that snake would look beautiful in my house.
Oh, yeah, he did say that. And I heard him on the live feed going, oh, will they let us keep that afterwards? And they were like, no. And they're like, he was like, will they use it again? And someone was going to him, well, they'll use it again. They'll keep it or something. And he
Put it in the old BB archives.
He was just like basically trying to arrange for it to be delivered to his house. I don't think that's how it works, Kevin. Then
next we had
the veto picks.
Player pick for the POV. Player pick for the POV.
What was that off?
BB Can 5.
Oh, yeah.
Who made that up? Was it that big guy with Emily?
Oh, that twat, Dylan.
Dylan. Who got picked? I can't remember.
I don't know. Oh, I put Jason got picked. Why am I happy about that? I hate Jason.
He's nothing, isn't he? He's not bringing any entertainment.
He's not as bad as I thought he was going to be, though, but he's nothing, and he's got no lips.
He's supposed to be a rodeo cowboy. I thought it was... I said it every time.
Rodeo
clown. I thought it was going to be funny.
Someone give me some information about that.
Should we come back to it?
I will share with you at the end of the podcast. Kevin hosted the veto dressed as a mermaid.
Oh, yeah.
Or, should be a merman, really, shouldn't it? I put confusing rules, and I don't care about the veto because I don't care who goes.
No, I've watched this, I've half watched this twice, and I'm still none the wiser about what the fuck was going on.
They had to balance starfish or something.
But what was it to do with dripping water?
Oh, I don't know.
Alex said it was coming out a coffee machine and it was taking forever.
Every time they'd read out the rules on a task, I just switch off. I just think, oh, Gaz will tell
Glaze over.
Gaz will tell me. It's like when someone gives me directions, I just immediately switch off.
Right.
Even if I'm asked for the directions, as soon as they start talking, I just think, I can't be bothered to concentrate on this. That's what I'm like with every...
Take three pages out of shit and then I'm going.
But I do that on BB UK too when they would read out a task, and it's quite simple on BB UK, and I just switch off and then I'm like, I don't understand this task, and then it's like everyone else understands it because they actually listen to the rules.
So
not a very good podcast, really, am I?
I think I know a little bit about it. They had to retrieve these starfish out of some sort of pool, maybe. I'm not quite sure. Kevin is lording over it, and then they have to pile them up, balance them, I think.
Yeah.
And is it whoever uses the most?
Yeah, whoever
and
can
the time is up
most.
when the water's finished dripping out, was it? It's a timer or something.
I didn't understand the water bit.
And there is a golden starfish as well. Do you remember that?
I wanted to make a joke
chocolate
that I'm not going to be
starfish.
pathetic.
That chocolate starfish.
Yeah, tragic.
If you don't know what that is, Google it.
Everyone knows. Aqua clock, that's what it was.
There's an aqua
It's
clock.
the aqua clock.
Ought to be sponsored
Or
by
they say
some brand.
aqua.
They don't say aqua.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
So anyway, if you find that golden starfish, which I think there is only one, or everyone can get one, or are they in different sections, different runways, different alleyways? Anyway, if you get that golden starfish, it's really fucking good, because that's a slot pass. You're off. You can't be a have-not for the whole season.
Good.
I would be straight on that golden starfish.
Oh.
Raven, I think.
Oh, Fix, because she got that issue, innit? Do you think?
But she shouldn't be made to eat things for medical reasons, should she?
They're not a big fan of medical reasons like we are on I'm a Celebrity.
I know, because
medical reasons can't do this.
Fucking
can't do that.
Christmas was crawling around on the floor.
Yeah.
In that Candy Crush task. She shouldn't have been doing that.
No, never mind.
Do you remember when Kevin came out dressed as a mermaid? He said he was embracing the LA lifestyle. Do you remember how he's embracing the LA lifestyle? He's eating yogurt and granola.
I found out something about Kevin's family.
Oh, God, is it mafia stuff?
Yeah, they used to be big-time coke dealers.
Really?
Apparently. Yeah, I heard that on a podcast. So that's interesting. Yeah, the Big Cheese, was that his dad?
Oh, yeah, Pineapple Joe.
Yeah, they were all drug runners. Cody threw it to Alex.
Yeah, so...
He put Alex up and then threw it to him.
The end, he gets all weird about it. There's 2 minutes left and he stops playing.
Cody, your gameplay is whack. And also his alliance were getting suspicious of him giving starfish.
Yeah. Oh,
what's the
was
plural
it giving
of
starfish?
starfish?
Starfire.
Starfishes?
Starfishes.
I prefer starfire. And then, Alex won the veto. Does he want to put 4 people on the block in 1 week? I think he ended up putting 5.
Yeah.
Oops.
That is classic. Mm-hmm. That can't have happened to anyone ever in the history of Big Brother, surely.
No, never. And then Jessica, I've got her name right, was pissed off with Cody because she's he gave up and he shouldn't have given up. It was 2 minutes towards the end, wasn't it?
What's going on?
And then Cody said to Alex, I exposed myself in front of my group. And I put...
Not in that way.
And I put, why put someone up then?
What was shown is chocolate starfish.
I put, why put someone up and throw it? It makes no sense. And also, Alex wasn't grateful in the slightest. She was like, I'm coming after you.
She's shown him no respect. I know. Maybe that's what he was trying to do, by her favour.
Yeah. And then Paul was suggesting that Cody put up Ramses or Jason.
Yeah, but Cody was teeth brushing again.
Of course. Maybe they are sponsored by...
Oh...
Do you think? Aquafresh.
Colgate.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was.
We're sponsored by a toothpaste brand on our BB, and Canada's sponsored by a toothpaste as well.
That's product placement on ours.
Yeah.
I don't think they are this year, though.
No?
I don't see much of it. You just get a shot of Aquafresh by the sink, didn't
you? Or L'Oreal or something. So then Cody said, I think it was in the diary room, that Paul is the poison in our group.
Poison blue.
I knew you were going to do that when I said it.
This is when Cody accidentally called Jessica Alex.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
What a knob.
Oh, my God, that's really bad.
She didn't really like react, did she? She's just like
weird. Yeah, that was weird, wasn't it?
She did say to him, I think subconsciously you wanted to take her to take herself off the block.
Mm-hmm. And Cody,
well, I think actually fully consciously, not just subconsciously.
And then Cody said, I 1,000% wanted to win that, and I'm never going to play it safe. Well, that's true.
So, here we go again. Another nomination ceremony.
Oh, God, this is so good.
My replacement nominee is Paul. Take a seat. What's that? It's the pendant of production. Light comes out.
Just Cody's face was just a picture.
Sorry, Cody, you got to name somebody else.
Poor Cody. But the worst thing for Cody was he'd just done it all off his own back. Like, he hadn't actually told any of his alliance that he was going to do
true.
that. And that's why they were all so pissed. Like, if he'd had the buy-in, say, from his alliance, and they'd all been on board, and then Paul pulled himself off, they'd be like, oh, well, never mind. But because he'd done it all, he didn't even tell Jessica, I don't think, did he? Well, not when we saw it on the show.
And then he puts up Christmas.
He's in his own alliance.
Exactly. So why would you not just go for
Jason
Josh or
Ramses?
someone who doesn't have any respect for you already?
Wasn't Josh still safe?
Josh was safe.
From
From
the
the apple. Yeah, he must have been.
It was like about 500 years ago.
Golden apple. Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Forgot about that.
Poison apple.
Poison blue.
Poison blue sounds like some bad aftershave.
Yeah, doesn't it? I was going to say that.
I felt sorry for Cody though, didn't you? In a way, if
it was hilarious though.
It was hilarious. It was good. It was good TV. But imagine if like Cody.
That was your game. That was you.
Yeah,
right?
and also Cody's already put so many people. Imagine if he had actually backdoor Paul. I think that would have been brilliant. I would have loved it. I know you like Paul now.
Well, yeah.
But I already.
No, it would have been entertaining.
It would have been fun, and then
he'd be stuck there though, with like everyone still not liking him. Like,
yeah, true.
His days are numbered regardless.
But maybe they would have understood. Maybe they'd been like, "You're right, Paul's a big threat," and blah blah blah.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you think?
They might have flipped because they had to.
Yeah. So, but why did he put Christmas at?
Well, she got screwed. Take a seat. I don't know why. Maybe for the physical aspect.
Everyone's faces when that happened were a picture. I love seeing people's faces when this stuff happens on Big Brother. It was so good. It was really good. Okay, so that's the veto. Anything more from the veto?
No.
Into the eviction. Have you got any comment on Julie's outfit she was wearing?
I can't remember it. Was it red?
It was like a frilly red, shapeless curtain.
So you liked it then?
It was absolutely disgusting.
You liked it, but for your living room.
Worse than anything Emma Willis or Arissa would dream of wearing. Hi, Arissa. That was awful. It was really awful. And Julie's a skinny woman, and it made her look like a frumptibus.
I can't remember it.
It was awful. This is good.
She had different hair though. This time, hair down.
Unbelievable temptation. Unprecedented number of nominations. Unexpected blindsides. And an unpredictable vote happening tonight.
Ooh.
That's a lot of U's, isn't it?
So I haven't actually made any notes from this one, so I'm relying on you.
Jesus Christ.
But what I will say, that being said, I tweeted after watching that episode that Julie Chen makes me appreciate Emma Willis. Because Julie Chen, when she presents that show, is so devoid of a single drop of passion.
Why do you
it's
think she's
painful.
called the Chembot?
I know that she is, but like seeing it play out in action, and you're like, is it Botox, or does she really not give a fuck?
She's like a newsreader, isn't she?
Well, she was a newsreader, wasn't she?
But she does Big Brother like she's a newsreader.
Exactly.
Like important things have happened. It's weird, isn't it? Yeah, I know. Well, it made you appreciate Emma Willis. What about Arissa? You already appreciated Arissa.
Oh, yeah. Arissa obviously came up in that conversone, and I tagged her in that, but I said if I had my way, I'd have Arissa present all the Big Brothers right now.
You little creep. So the voice, you said you don't like the voiceover guy. I'm pissed off with you about that.
No, because he goes, Big
Brother.
But the way he says brother is like it's got a V in it. Brother.
Previously on Big Brother.
Brother.
He said Christmas got a jingle bell shock.
Oh, God, spare us.
Sleigh bells. Those sleigh bells are getting so old. Fuck.
Oh, they keep playing the chick in the background, yeah. If there's one thing that she probably didn't want when she went into Big Brother, it was probably that.
Yeah, but she was doing the Christmas puns in the diary.
Yeah, but I think they fed her that line,
of course,
didn't you?
Of course.
It was like, oh, you're on the naughty list.
Oh, cringe. Yeah, but she could say no if she had some integrity. Obviously, she don't.
Nah. No one says no to Big Brother. Once you're in their game, you just do whatever.
So this was all the fallout from Cody's putting Paul up. Elena said, "Why are you trying to make these maverick moves?" Good point. It is a bit early to be. They might as well just kept Paul on side for a couple of weeks. Do you know what I mean? In a way, it is good to get Paul out early, though. I don't know.
I think as a newbie, you would want to get him out as soon as possible. Given the chance.
Oh, yeah, and then people were kind of blaming Paul for not saying that he had the pendant of production, or whatever the fuck it was called.
Protection.
Yeah, weren't they? They were going, Paul, you never told us that you had the pendant.
Well, of course not.
No, I know.
It's like an immunity idol. You don't tell people.
True. And then Jessica was talking to Cody. That is her name, isn't it? Yeah. And she said, there's a lot of people in this house that love Christmas.
I love Christmas as well.
Some people hate Christmas, though.
The tree, the lights, the food.
Now we're doing it.
It's got to be done.
Do
you like Christmas, though? I didn't like her at first.
I like it sometimes, it depends.
No, her, not Christmas the actual time. For fuck's sake.
This must be what our whole fucking life is like.
Yeah, people go, oh, I don't like Christmas. You're talking about me?
Yeah.
No, I mean the Christian festival, actually.
Do I like her? No, I don't like her that much. I'm sort of, I could neither like nor dislike, which is the worst.
I think I've got a bit of respect for her for soldiering on with a broken
some respect
whatever.
on her name.
Yeah.
I hate people hobbling around on crutches. They get on my nerves.
Also, they're like weird, like Oliver Twist crutches, aren't they? They're not like modern crutches.
When you're at a nightclub or something, you see someone on crutches, you think, "I'll just."
I have never seen that.
Off. I have. It's like, I'll just fuck off. I can barely be bothered to go out, like just walking normally. But all that effort, fuck that, man. People just sit at home and watch TV. So yeah, Paul said he wanted to play the victim and create enemies. Like he wanted to act all hard done by about Paul trying to put him up. About Cody trying to put him up.
Right.
He wants to make victim noises, basically. But I think Paul should have just sat back and just relaxed, because he's safe for 3 weeks anyway. Who cares? And then Josh
we've seen Nedda play too hard with her immunity. Exactly. It doesn't actually do any favours.
No. And then Josh was teaming up with Paul. I've not written anything else about that.
Josh. Oh, Josh.
Josh. I like Josh.
Josh is a difficult case for me because he's a complete dick. But in another way, I find him a little bit attractive.
Oh my God, do you?
Yeah.
Remember when you thought he was married?
Did I?
Yeah, in his VT, you thought he was
say?
married.
What did I think he said?
I can't remember. But it was...
None thought it was gay.
Is he gay?
The jury's still out on that one.
I think he is quite effeminate. And then Cody had told Christmas that he was going to take her to jury. So she was very upset about this, and they showed a flashback of him telling her, "We're going to ride to jury."
Oh.
On sleigh bells.
On what? Sleigh bells?
Yeah, sleigh bells.
On a one-horse open sleigh?
Yeah.
And then
Cody was wagging his finger at Christmas and said, "I understand what needs to happen to make everything happen." Do you, Cody? I don't think you do. I understand what needs to happen to make everything happen. No. Yeah, why? I've put exactly the same thing we just said. Why didn't Cody put Jason or Ramsey's up? Why did he put Christmas up?
Jason had the apple.
Because that just... Like, I think his alliance wouldn't have blown... Not Josh had the apple. What?
The 2 J's. Did the apple still count by this point? I can't remember. It did, right?
I think so. But I don't think Cody's alliance would have blown up so bad if he had not put Christmas up as
I don't.
If he'd put one of the other side...
Because she was actually a potential strong ally for him. I mean, little did he know she was going to break her leg later on, but...
Yeah. Just tore some ligaments, actually.
I thought she broke her foot.
The story was changing quite a lot. So Christmas said, "I had so much respect for you that's gone." And Cody said, "So says you."
Don't care.
Paul was going to the other alliance members. "You must have known," but I don't think any of them did know.
No, nobody knew what was going on. I mean, Cody didn't know at the time. It was completely off the back foot, wasn't it?
Do you think?
Yeah,
What?
I don't think he'd ever thought of the eventuality of who's my next person, because why would you?
No, that's true. No, but Paul's saying you must have known that Cody was planning to backdoor him to the other Alliance members.
Oh, they must have known.
Yeah, but they didn't, did they?
No, he hadn't told anyone that. He doesn't tell anyone anything.
No, that's true. He's stoic.
Not even Jessica, I don't think.
Have you noticed Elena?
What about her?
She looks like a sex doll for starters,
right.
but I had that on a different
She's had a lot of work
done, with that.
apparently.
Have you seen her boobs?
No.
They're massive.
Oh, are they enhanced?
Honestly, she just looks like a cartoon. She doesn't look like a real person.
Well, you know when Gillian had that fat surgery done, they put it straight into Gillian's boobs.
Did
That's
they?
why, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Gillian, pointless.
Not Gillian.
Elena. Oh, Elena. Same thing. I saw Elena on the live feed going on about like the radio station she worked in. She's just me.
Does she present
me,
it?
me. No.
Me.
She's like the call handler basically, and then she's just going on and on and on about it. And it's like every time someone else tries to
works
talk,
the switchboard.
Yeah, and then she's like, "Oh, I do the odd little bit on it." It's like you don't do fuck all on it. And then every time anyone else tried to talk, she's just like me. I was just like, "Oh, shut up."
Well, the autobiography of Elena.
And then Matt, it might have been Matt, it might have been Mark, who knows?
What colour has he got?
I don't know. He said he doesn't trust Cody anymore. That's Matt, right? Because Mark was still taking Cody's side a little bit for a while.
Okay.
Who's the muscly one? How can we remember this? Matt has got grey hair. Matt Grey. How can we remember
matte.
this?
It's matte in colour, like matte.
paint. And then Mark, he's like making his
You said
mark.
you've got a mark by his name.
Yeah, he's got a black mark by his name. But I like Cody, so my own thing doesn't work. Oh, fucking hell. Why have you not got any notes this day? It's confusing.
You're lucky I got notes for the other ones. It didn't work.
Hey, I'm calling your boss. And Cody said last year Paul wasn't loyal on last season.
Oh yeah, he's not happy with the way Paul played last year.
Paul was the most loyal person ever last season.
What's it called? Your bro.
Your boy.
Your boy.
Your boy.
I'm getting sick of him. The way he presents himself in the diary room is getting really annoying for me. Was he that bad first time around?
He was actually.
Because I feel like he must be worse this time around.
Yeah, but he was quite bad the first time around. But he was an underdog last time, so it was more endearing.
I don't like when people act in the diary room and go like and narrate their own story.
Guess
what, America?
Yeah.
Your boy's going to do this, this, and this.
They always do that. I don't know if they make them do it, but it is annoying. But I thought he's like Paul now. You don't want to talk about it yet. You're just keeping it a secret in your little pocket.
I'm touching upon it now. That, like, I find him very annoying in the diary room.
Right.
But the way the storyline has gone and the way he's kind of become the leader of the free world against Cody, I've quite enjoyed that, and now I kind of like him.
But
I cheered for him when he won that veto earlier. I couldn't help it.
I was annoyed about that. I don't want him to have so much power. It's too much power. It's too much. He's safe for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And
yeah, but he might overplay his game. It might be his undoing.
Yeah, I think he is. But they're all such sheep in there that I don't know. But anyway, the point was Cody said Paul wasn't loyal, and Paul was extremely loyal. Paul was so loyal to Victor, they were like proper bros. They like had to pretend to like they had like a fake falling out to try and like take the target off and basically being best friends. That they couldn't keep it up for very long. Yeah. But they did try. So then Mark said that he wanted to stick with Cody and get Christmas out, but that was before she had an accident and he changed his tune, didn't he? Do you remember?
Oh, when she got upset because no one came up to her.
Had a little cuddle outside. Yeah. And then Cody said to Jessica to stay quiet and lay low, and Jessica said, "Can you not do anything stupid?" And Cody said, "I've done everything stupid I could possibly do."
Yeah, you have.
No, there's still more stupid things you could do this week. Don't worry about it. Oh, yeah, so then Christmas broke her leg.
So that is because every morning, Jason and Christmas have a little dance in the garden. And they were doing, what was it? What's that film where they lift someone up?
Oh, Flashdance.
Dirty Dancing or something.
Yeah.
Doing the lift or something.
Oh, were they?
And then she broke her... It actually wasn't that lift, but it was lifting. He was lifting her up.
Yeah.
And she like fell funny on the ankle.
Was that
They put a sound
crunch,
effect
yeah.
in, didn't they? Like a branch had just broken off a tree.
Like in a wildlife documentary. They've just dubbed the sound effects
Definitely.
Over it. Just left her lying on the floor crying for quite a long time. Where's the medic? Where's Dr. Ottoman? His lunch break or... Oh yeah, and then all the boys had to carry her in, didn't they?
would have thought they'd send someone out to her.
Fucking Cody carried her in with God knows who. That Mark idiot, I think.
Never move the injured person.
It's true. Put a neck brace on her. And then Cody was basically worrying that he's going to have to put someone else up because Christmas is
That would have been brilliant, actually.
Did you think that Christmas was never going to come back?
Yeah, I thought Christmas was cancelled.
Did you?
Yeah. No, I did. I didn't think she'd come back.
No.
I mean, given that sound.
It was just torn ligaments. Did you notice?
You seen what's happened to Raven?
No.
She fell down the spiral staircase the other day.
Oh, did she?
And then they were saying her foot was bleeding. So they're all getting injuries left, right and centre.
Goodness me.
They'll put a lift in.
Medic don't give a fuck if you leave you lying there in the garden.
Yeah, no medic came out for that either.
Really bad. I noticed someone in the kitchen was drinking chocolate milk out of the biggest container I've ever seen. Did you see it?
Was it like a milk bottle like we'd use for a quart of milk or whatever they call it?
It's like a gallon, I think, of chocolate milk. Imagine. Wow. Oh my God, I'd be so fun.
You know that they basically... Did you see that Jamie Oliver show where he went over to America and tried to fix American school dinners?
Luckily not.
They were like, fuck off, who are you coming over here telling us how to eat? But basically, in American schools, they were giving those little boxes of chocolate milk out to the kids, and that seemed like it was healthy because it was chocolate milk. But it has more sugar inside it than a can of Coke.
It's chocolate milk's well and healthy.
Yeah, really.
I love it.
And strawberry milk.
Chocolate milk is the best when you got a hangover. When I got a hangover, I just couldn't drink like 2 litres of chocolate milk, no problem. But then I won't eat nothing else.
I don't have milk, so...
Oh, do you not eat milkshake?
No.
Eat milkshake at all?
Not really.
Wow.
I think like one of those thick ones you can't suck up the straw, that's okay, but when it's like milk, no.
Wow. Oh, what? You like the thick ones you can't suck up the straw? I don't like those ones. It's too much hard work. I'm like, give it to me now. I'm like...
You're like Chanel. Too much sucking.
Yeah. Crippled Christmas, I've written. As the vote looms... I don't know what that is, is it?
She got Kris Kringled.
Paul's hair. What's going on with Paul's hair? You've got a theory about it.
He based it upon Alf. What is Alf?
He's an alien.
Is he an alien?
Yeah.
I thought he was an anteater.
Oh, I think he's an alien.
Oh, maybe he's an alien alien ant fart eater.
Does anyone even know what we're talking about?
Alien Ant Farm.
No,
of course they do.
No, Alf.
Alf, you remember Alf?
A TV show when we were kids.
It was American.
Mm.
He's like a puppet and he's very hairy.
Yeah, he was like a little wisecracking little thing, wasn't he?
Yeah, next time you see Paul in the DR with his headband on and his little bit of hair over the top, just think of Alf and you'll see it.
Yeah, Paul's hair's not looking good. I don't like his beard either. It's too long. Do you fancy Paul? Admit it.
I want to use the word fancy. I would say I think that he's stylish. I like his style.
Even with that little bum bag on.
I got a question about his style.
Yeah.
fanny pack. Are socks his like trademark?
Where is his socks? I thought
think
they were part of that
socks.
task.
Were socks his trademark last time around?
No.
Because he was wearing like statement socks the other day. He's like fucking
statement socks.
What's it? He's like Trudeau. Do you know that?
No.
Trudeau's thing. What's his first name?
Trudeau.
The presenter, the president of Canada, Marcel Trudeau. Is it?
Okay.
Oh shit, Arissa, you're gonna so correct me on that.
No, it's fine. Arissa likes to correct us on Canadians.
He's like the coolest president in the world. He's like young and trendy. Yeah. I mean, what are you gonna say?
Is he the one with the old wife? Oh no, that's the French president, isn't he?
Has he?
Yeah, he's like 39. His wife's like 60 or something.
That's nice though, because it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
that's nice.
Trudeau was like he wore like Star Wars socks on like May the 4th and stuff. Okay. Like socks are his thing.
Okay.
And then I seen he went
like the newsreader, Jon Snow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not the guy from Game of Thrones. God, this is confusing.
Anyway, Trudeau was in Ireland like a few weeks ago, and the Irish president, who's gay, the first Irish president.
Me, whatever next.
I know, they shouldn't let them in power. He was wearing Canada socks, like red socks with little maple leaves on.
Oh, that's cute.
And I was like, this is what happens when you let a gay guy in power.
Yeah.
But it turns out it was a tribute to Trudeau and the socks
cute.
thing.
Oh, that's nice.
So maybe socks are also Paul's thing.
I can't say I've noticed socks being his thing.
He was wearing one red and one blue one. Like,
oh. Basically,
he was literally wearing freedom on his feet the other day.
Oh. Well, last year he had like a little mohawk and he looked quite nice and his beard was shorter. And then they got like a little float thing as part of a task.
I've seen it in the diary room. I've seen a picture of him with it.
Pablo, and that became like his friend.
Aww.
Like Chanel with that cat, or like Perez with Mr. Buns. It was like that.
Mr. Buns was the pet one.
Mr. Buns. Didn't Katie Hopkins
smash him?
What a bitch! Burn that cow.
Fixtures and fittings.
Yeah, and then so I don't know if socks are his thing. I'll keep your
I
eye
think
out for
they
that,
are.
folks.
Bit of trivia for you there.
Yeah. Then what?
What?
Oh, this is when Mark made up with Christmas. Outside,
Christmas got all upset.
Yeah, they were boo-hooing. And Mark said to her, "You're strategically and physically intimidating, and I'm sorry I ignored you when you hurt your foot." And she was like, "No one spoke to me when I came back in. I seen them when she come back in.
Gather round.
There was hundreds of them, and all the rest were watching it on the fucking TV upstairs. So what are you even talking about?
What do you mean watch it on the TV? You can watch...
In the HOH room, you can watch the feeds, but with no sound. Oh, God.
That's not in Canada, though, is it?
You've got so much.
They don't do it in Canada, do they?
No.
I haven't seen them show them watching the feeds.
Yeah, they were watching it upstairs. They watched when Christmas come back in.
That is mad.
Yeah, so you can see people like having little conversations in
that
corners
Mad Max
and stuff.
room.
Yeah.
Not Mad Max. Mad Men room. That gold room.
Yeah. Can't believe you didn't know that.
No. I'm a newbie to this.
Yeah. And also about the back garden, you need to take that back, don't you?
Take that back.
Several comments we had about that. Anyway,
I can't believe they're making that backyard into that task every time. Like, I thought that was on location in an airport today. It was so good.
Oh, you're in the terminal, whatever.
Yeah, it's true.
Why was it Australia?
I don't know why she was.
So then Christmas is like, it's all right, Mark. Don't worry about it. Oh fuck! Oh God, please no mouse. It's the cat meowing.
Yeah, no, but is it going to come through the window or the cat flap?
I guess we'll find out in a minute. I know. So then they were like, we're voting to evict, so it's the eviction. And I noticed, like, because there's so many of them, Cody was like sat on a little footstool. Did you notice? I'm glad you noticed that as well. On a little toadstool, which comes in handy later. I've just put, how is Christmas going to compete in a future task with a broken foot?
She slides around on her belly.
Yeah, true.
Unbelievable. We'll give her a little skateboard to roll around on.
Like dogs who got no back legs. Just put wheels on them. So then Christmas called out Cody and Jessica for stabbing her in the back. This was in her eviction speech.
Okay.
Not eviction, you know, when they plead their case.
I forgot this eviction happened. Carry on.
Yeah. And then she said something about my tenacious attitude. She's a bit sanctimonious, Christmas. She gets on my nerves. And
She's been at war as well, hasn't she, I think? I heard her mention Iraq or something the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And then Gillian gave a speech, which I didn't write anything down.
She just
about.
went, I really like it here.
Yeah.
I like it here. And
did you notice Gillian was in her sportswear, so she definitely thought she was going to stay because she was dressed for the competition.
They both were.
I know, but sometimes only one is in sportswear and the other one isn't, and it's a spoiler.
When they know, yeah.
It's a spoiler. But Gillian's face when she got evicted was good.
She was shocked.
So I've got the who voted, but does it really matter at this point? Not really, does it?
Well, it does come up in the next episode.
It does come up. But... Okay, here's who voted to evict Christmas. Jessica, Jason, Ramses and Alex. And then to evict Gillian was Kevin, Matt, Raven, Paul, Dominique, Elena, Josh and Mark.
It's a landslide pretty much.
It looked like it wasn't a sheep vote though. Like, it wasn't like all one way.
Oh, yeah.
It was a bit of a mix. Then Gillian looked really shocked. But it's like, what's the point in Gillian? I'm glad she went. It's boring.
Yeah, she wasn't going to bring anything.
Not at all. What? She got that plastic surgery story. Not plastic surgery, whatever. Gastric band and then that's it.
That was it.
Boring. And then Jessica and Christmas started arguing with each other.
Hang on a minute.
Just as Gillian was going out. What
happened to, like, Ramsey's early, like, alliance with Gillian, Megan?
I think Megan was the one holding it all together.
And when she went.
Yeah, I think once
the
she
PTSD kicked in
yeah.
and fell to shit.
So Jessica and Christmas like started getting in each other's face and like arguing just as Gillian was going.
Oh, yeah.
And then Paul goes, "Oh, calm down the F-bombs. You're on live TV, guys." It's like, shut
you're
up,
live
Paul.
On CBS. Please do not swear.
It's like, shut up, Paul. Stop being such a square. Fuck off. You called someone a cunt last year. Shut your face. And then Julie said to Gillian, this interview was good. She said, "Have you got any last thoughts?"
No. Gillian went, no.
No. And then Julie said, "Well, that's Big Brother.
Expect the unexpected."
Like, Julie literally just can't think of anything to say.
No.
Just spouts some cliches.
I couldn't believe how bad the interview was.
It was awful, wasn't it? At least they get a seat. In Canada, you don't even get a seat sometimes. Yeah, Gillian didn't... She was kind of a bad loser, wasn't she?
A bad loser?
She was, wasn't she?
She was just like... really didn't expect to be sat there for some reason. She had a bit of false confidence, didn't she? Like, well, misplaced confidence.
Yeah, God knows why. I don't know where the cat went. He just was meowing, then he was
true.
gone. That's freaked me out even more. It's just started hanging over us. And then there was a vote for the new fix of the week, the Ring of Replacement.
Yeah.
And then we saw the start of the HOH competition.
Oh yeah, what I don't like is Julie Chen starts off this competition and she goes, "Good luck, housemates."
Yeah.
Good luck, house guests, and good night.
Yeah.
I want to hear you saying good night to them. They're embroiled in a competition. And why can't you, like, fucking stick it out and wait till it ended like any sort of decent host would want to?
Because Julie...
You think Arissa starts them off and then fucks off? Of course she don't.
I've seen Arissa standing there throughout a whole competition with Cindy.
Exactly. Sometimes, like, 2 weeks later, she's still stood there in the same outfit.
And then Julie goes, "Until then, let's eavesdrop on the house." She always does that.
It's like Arissa, someone's always watching.
Yeah, it's like that.
Emma Willis got one of those, has she?
What's that one?
Visit the website, probably.
Okay, so now we'll talk about the new HOH competition. So Julie Chen introduced us to the new HOH competition.
Yeah.
She said it's based on the mobile game
Candy
Mobile.
Crush.
And the new
phone.
TV show. Do you know how excited I was to see a Candy Crush HOH?
Were you?
Yeah.
But
I love Candy Crush.
like, you're quite excited to watch the Candy Crush game show on CBS straight after this episode of Big Brother. No, it actually wasn't, was it?
Yeah, I said I was going to live pod it without you, but I haven't got round to it yet. Funnily enough. Yeah,
but this HOH wasn't actually quite like that show, which was a shame, really.
Do you know the rules of this task?
There's like a production line conveyor belt, like something out of North Korea, and like lollies are coming out on it, right?
Right.
And then they've got to open them up, they're wrapped in plastic, and retrieve a ticket, much like a golden ticket, a bit like...
I got a golden ticket.
Is it Morrissey?
No, that's Willy Wonka.
Oh. I got a golden ticket. Sorry. You sang it in the style of Morrissey, so I got confused.
It's just my natural.
So that ticket, right?
This is confusing. So why are there always so many different moving parts, so many different elements?
I don't know.
Why can't I just be everyone takes a turn to roll the ball?
No, I'm not even sure if I know what's happening, but there's a counter, and behind it is Cody.
Pulling the most grim faces there.
Obviously.
He was cracking me up behind that counter.
Do you know who he reminded me of? And people that don't watch it won't probably know, but you know that guy in I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here that gives them the rewards in the Outback Shack? You know who he is? Kiosk Keith.
Very vague.
Cody looked like Kiosk Keith. Kiosk Keith. And if you don't know who that is, I'll probably find a picture to tweet or something.
Niche.
He looked like
Another
Kiosk
niche
Keith.
thing.
Well, when they get it wrong, he shuts that shutter in their face, and they don't get the chocolate biscuits. That's what he reminded me of.
Was Cody actually doing anything? Did he even give them the ball? He didn't, did he? He just stood there.
It's like a fairground where you like go and exchange it for your prize or something, right? Yeah. So what did they get? A ball per ticket, and the ball.
You know I switch off when
basically once you've got a ball from a ticket, which you've given to Cody, there's a big like perspex sort of like. What's that game where you've got a marble, you've got to get it through? Scrabble, Scramble, Scrabble, Scramble type thing. Yeah. And it reminded me of that one where Ica was trying to roll that ball around that hoop and she couldn't get it up.
Oh, yeah. You were.
Couldn't get it around. But it was that, but like on the side and flat. Mm-hmm. So you had to spin this ball around a big curve, all the way around the top, all the way down the side, into the middle and fall down a hole.
But there was 3 different ones you could pick, wasn't there? So there was a straight one, a curved one, and a wiggly
straight one, a bent one, and much like the housemates. Yeah, because Cody was advising which one they should go for, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, he's like, no one's listening to me. Everyone hates you. That's why. So while the competition started, they were kind of like flashing back to what had just happened with Christmas and everything and all the fallout from that. So Mark said that he voted to save Christmas, but he still respects Cody as a man.
Oh, I've got notes.
That's nice, isn't it? And then I thought Jessica is a bit ratchet arguing with Christmas. She was a bit, wasn't she? She was like a bit hood ratty. And then Josh and Kevin were getting in between Jessica and Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Josh and Kevin breaking up the fight. Okay. And then Cody called Josh a liar and a snake in the diary room. And Cody said, "Okay, you bitch." Yeah, and then we're back to the comp. Have you got any more on that bit?
Well, do you remember that everyone was giving their tickets to Paul?
Oh, yeah.
It was like he was the leader.
I know.
It was quite funny to watch.
I hate that. Why did they... And then Paul couldn't even do the bloody ball rolling, could he? Well,
he got
in the
close
end he could.
once, and that was really tense.
Yeah.
And then
it's not
he
fair,
got it in
though.
the end.
I don't like that on Big Brother US. It always happens where people help each other out, and it fucks me off.
I feel like wasn't there lots of things falling from the sky as well?
Yeah, like
M&Ms or something?
Wasn't it
That's
like confetti or something?
Oh, was it just confetti? Oh, so basically, there's other papers falling down. It confuses you. Is that a ticket or a paper?
Okay,
I think.
Okay, makes sense. Ticker tape.
Yeah. What's up, baby? What's up, baby?
Is that for when he won?
I think so. And Jessica was crying in the DR. She said, "I really can't imagine it getting any worse."
Yeah, you ain't seen the vetoes yet.
Yeah.
But didn't you find that HH competition quite tense? I did.
Yeah, it was really fun to watch.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't
Yeah.
it? That's what I like about not seeing the BBUS spoilers, because the comps are so tense. I get really into it. I'm really
Yeah, I was watching it in my kitchen. I had headphones in, and I was like, yeah! when Paul got it.
Yeah, I don't want Paul to win though. I knew Cody was going to go. Oh yeah, and then
Good prevails.
And then Julie's telling us to hashtag what's up. Not Julie, but just the hashtag comes.
What's up?
Yeah, that's what Paul was going. What's up?
Oh, what's up, baby?
Yeah.
What, they can't bother to type baby as well?
No, just what's up. And Cody said everyone groupied up on Paul, which is right. True. Did you think there was a chance Cody might get the next temptation, the good one?
What was the next temptation?
The ring of replacement. The ring of replacement.
Well, you would have thought that if anyone had any sense,
Yeah.
if they wanted to make a good show, they would have voted that way. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, but it's not a public vote. You can't trust the public.
I know, it's about a week later than it was probably on that I saw it, so I knew that it was deep. But that was my hope, that Cody would get the temptation. So then Kevin was lying to Cody, saying that he kept his word.
He was true. Was it not true? Oh no, Kevin said he was going to vote at Christmas.
Yeah.
He said he couldn't vote her out because
she makes him breakfast in the morning.
So that's the yogurt and granola that he's eating because of Christmas. See, don't say you don't learn anything on this podcast, okay?
I like Kevin, do you?
Yeah, he's funny.
He's funny, isn't he?
He's a bit like Karen in the kind of older comedy bracket.
Yeah, he
bit
is.
Clueless.
Other people said he looks like Christopher Walken as well. I
still don't know who that is.
He's in True Romance. He's like a baddie in loads of things.
I
Know him
know.
if you saw him. You'd know him. He's in that Fatboy Slim video as well.
Well, the one where he done.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
The typical you bloody know that and not. That's him. I knew you'd know him. That's
Fatboy
him.
Slim. Oh, I'm gonna know that.
And you can do
that.
that one.
Yeah.
Yes, that's Christopher Walken.
And if you haven't seen that video, YouTube it. It's good.
Gaz, if you've not seen True Romance with Christopher Walken and...
I've got time for
Christopher Walken
movies.
in True Romance? Is that Dennis Hopper? Now I'm getting confused. Anyway, True Romance is my favourite film, so I should get that right. Confuse me because they're both evil.
Do we want to IMDb it for proof, or can you not be bothered?
Fuck that. Fucking
Tweet us and tell us,
Google
will
it.
you? We don't want to Google that shit.
Every time we go, tweet Gaz for this or tweet me
They
for
never
that.
do they?
No.
Sometimes they do.
Yeah, no, they do. Turkey, we got a lot of tweets.
I was like, why are people saying Turkey to me?
Where are we? Hold on. Ramsey's... Oh, yeah, so Cody is basically blaming Ramsey's for voting the wrong way, but Ramsey is actually telling the truth about the way he voted. But Cody and Jessica were being really mean to him.
Like telling him to like get out of here and stuff, weren't they?
Yeah.
Like, being really rude.
And then Josh came in and Josh was like, oh, I just want to live cordially amongst each other.
Cordially.
Yeah.
I just wrote Josh is scared of Cody.
Yeah, and then Cody was just being so nasty.
Oh yeah,
to
no, it was him they were being horrible to. He said to him, "Will you shut the fuck up?" And was like shushing him.
Yeah.
And he just wanted to like smooth it over, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he just couldn't get those words out.
And then in the DR, Cody said, Josh is making victim noises and he's a traitor.
I just want Josh out of my face.
Do you like victim noises, girls?
Is that one of Cody's own? Have you heard that before?
No, that's one of Cody's own. Before he went in the house, he said he didn't like people making victim noises.
He's probably heard a few victim noises at war.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Went very serious for a minute there.
Just saying. I've written Jessica is a catty little bitch. Now she's working off the back
Yeah,
foot.
she was being quite mean, wasn't she? Mean girl. But she's a Big Brother super fan. And she said she wasn't going to showmance.
Well, she's fucked it all up for herself. She's not going to last long in there now.
All she wants to do is make out with Cody.
It's disgusting.
While dressed as a frog.
He's finer than a frog, a
yeah.
toad hair split 3 ways.
And then Paul was just being really sanctimonious and just like rallying the sheep, I put. And then
I've put rallying his troops.
there you go. And then it was who wants to see my HOH room?
Oh, hang on a minute. I've got something Josh said when he was dismissed by Cody. He went, God bless you. I wish you the best in life. I think you guys are great people. What's he talking about?
It's just trying to crawl to them because he's scared of Cody, isn't it?
And I've written, haha, Josh has been called a little girl and a child in the space of 5 minutes. Was that when he went and cried in the corner of the bathroom?
Victim noises, isn't it?
It was serious victim noises. Oh yeah, so who wants to see my HOH room?
Not Jessica,
We
apparently.
didn't see that with Cody last week, did we?
No, I don't remember that. No, he did get a letter. That I do.
But I don't remember.
Who wants to see my HOH?
Was he like, I've got HOH room, don't care?
Yeah,
don't care.
It's like, whatever.
There was no who wants to see my HOH room, I
That's
don't
weird.
think.
Maybe they ran out of time because there were so many convoluted tasks going on in the
Probably.
temptation. But not going up to see the HOH room, as Jessica did,
She went to the DR and everyone was like,
that is a massive mark of disrespect. I
they're
know,
like,
that
what?
was so
She
fake.
can't be in the
That
DR.
was so fake the way they were doing that. Paul was like, what? What? Was she missed?
No, but it's always stuff like, but we signed our contracts to
Yeah.
say that we have to go and see the HOH
Yeah,
room.
the way they were being, I was just like, oh, fuck off. But that's a no-no.
I fucking hate it when they will go and see the HOH room.
I know.
I would not want to go and see the HOH room for sure, even if it was something I did like.
Cody didn't look too impressed with the HOH room, did he?
No, yeah, he was loitering at the back
Yeah, then
with
he
arms folded
Yeah.
and a face like, I don't know,
Just like his normal face
Well, yeah.
all the time.
just witnessed something terrible.
Did you see Paul's cat?
Was it in a photo?
Yeah.
No.
It's like one of them hairless ones.
Is it? Yeah, I did actually.
Ooh.
What?
Paul's got a cat. Neda's got a cat. Paul's got
Cat
immunity. Neda had immunity. Watch
Well,
out,
his
Paul.
power is
You're
gonna wear off
going
pretty
home. Cat lovers.
It's when he starts to wear the cat ears that he's in trouble. The thing with that HOH room is you haven't got a nice piece of furniture from the brick to look forward to, and I
you
miss
don't,
that.
no.
I miss flip the HOH look.
You don't get a video, you just get a letter from
Old school,
home.
isn't it?
Yeah, a letter from home. That Cody's edit, man, all the sound effects.
Oh yeah, all of the evil sound effects. I like those.
It's well bad.
I've actually written here, credit to Big Brother, fun evil sound effects.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, like crickets chirping and like was like and like static noises.
Yeah, poor Cody when he gets out.
Like that sort of thing. It's like a horror film.
You were moaning about sound effects last week. No, you
Yeah,
like
well, I'll
them.
pick and choose.
I think the sound is good on Big Brother. I like them. So then Paul came up with a bit of a harebrained scheme, toad hair.
What was
brain
this
scheme.
mad scheme?
I know, to put up Matt and Raven as pawns.
Why them two? It didn't make any sense.
I don't know.
I've written that sounds a bit stupid.
I know. And then Raven and Matt were like, nah, mate, would rather not. Why not just put up like Kevin and Ramses or Jason or something? Again, going after their own people makes no sense.
Hang on a minute. The den of temptation is open again. I can't remember what they said about it.
Me either.
I'm going to start having to write those down, aren't I? So I can do the actual quotes.
Yeah. So they went in this time, And there was voodoo dolls
of
all the
housemates.
They were cool, weren't they?
Yeah, no, they reminded us of when in Big Brother Canada they had the war room and they had those little bobbleheads. Yeah. But these looked more like the housemates, these voodoo
they looked
dolls.
good. I'd like a voodoo doll of myself.
Well, that can be arranged.
Listeners. No, because then they'll stick pins in it.
Someone said sticking pins in the front.
Oh, yeah, not the back,
yeah.
But I didn't like this use of language.
What was that?
When they read off the card, they said, America has chosen not to tempt you this week. Shouldn't that be America has not chosen to tempt you this week?
Yeah, but...
Chosen not.
If you remember last week...
If you're watching this now...
last week when they did this and they read the cards out, people read it the different way. Some people were reading it different ways to the others.
Really?
They were just making up what they wanted. Like, America has not chosen to tempt you.
Cue cards.
America has chosen not to tempt you.
Okay.
So what did they say? Chosen not to tempt you.
Chosen not to.
I think that makes sense grammatically. That's okay.
Doesn't to me. And I'm, the English
comms
person.
professional.
Yeah. And also a best-selling novelist.
I got an A-star English language in A-levels.
Well, I got a degree in writing and publishing.
All right, well, fuck you then.
1-0. We're like Dappy for our fucking GCSEs.
Well, I went to give her a hug, so I'm the better person.
Yeah. So, Christmas got the ring of replacement.
Wait! Overheard a conversation of episode 6.
Yes, because we've already had one.
Now, if the police come in, by the time they get from the door to the phone booth, that was it.
He said that, Kevin.
Yeah, of course he did. Pineapple Johnny's over there in the corner. Why is he Australian
By
now?
the time they go from the door to the phone booth, that's good.
Yeah.
You must have been talking about one of his cocaine deals.
It was about a raid or something.
Yeah, sweet.
I don't know.
So Christmas got the ring of replacement.
The ring of replacement.
She can replace herself in a veto comp, right? Is that over the next 3 weeks or what?
I'm not sure what the time limit is on that one. I haven't actually got it.
This was when she said about putting people on the naughty list because she had to put 3 people.
I made my list and I'm checking it twice. There's a few people going to the naughty list today.
That accent went a bit all over the place.
I don't know. It wasn't really an attempt at an impression because generic white American girl, I can't really do it.
No. And she cursed Jason, Cody, and Jessica.
Did you notice that
Cody suffered enough?
She had to put those dolls into that
cauldron. Yeah.
Cody's doll wouldn't sink down under the
my God.
that's
under
a
the
good bubbles.
Sign. Hopefully he won't be evicted then.
He's floating on the top.
So Cody goes, I walked into the den of temptation, look around, don't care, I'm not into dolls.
I think that they're reusing the don't care soundbite. I don't think he really said it.
I like that I'm not into dolls though, that's funny. Cody just totally nonplussed by the den of temptation, it's good.
Paul started working on Alex to convince her to become a pawn.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and Josh, and they both just were like, yeah, no problem. Weren't they?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, anytime, every week. Fucking idiots. Yeah.
So the reason being that if you nominate Cody and Jessica directly, they definitely get to play in the POV.
Yeah, which is fair, but it's still a bit cruel.
It's a risky strategy though, isn't it?
Especially with all the twists and turns going on. Paul said it's Operation Get Cody Out. Operation Ruin the Programme. He
said 1 billion%. I'll make sure Cody goes home. 1 billion%. You're going home.
You got a minus 100% is the correct amount, so you got a minus the rest off of that, and that's the percentage that Cody's going home. That's how
I got a degree in what is it?
That's how it works. Oh yeah.
How to be an arsehole.
And then Ramses had to put himself up, and he was like thinking, well, this is probably a good week to do it because everyone wants...
I was Ramses, I would totally put myself up now.
Yeah, defo.
Hang on, he got the... Oh, that's the blue poison curse. I would totally have done, because, like, everyone's eyes are on Cody. You're not in a firing line whatsoever. Basically, he should have done what Paul had suggested and just coasted out that veto competition. And let his curse slide off his back.
Yeah, he should have, but he didn't. Because he promised his mum and his brother that he wouldn't throw a veto comp.
Fuck that mum and that brother. Bullshit. Think of your game.
So then we got the nomination ceremony. Paul's like, you blew up my friendship to Cody. And then Ramsey's got a...
Actually, Ramsey says...
Yeah. And And
everyone's like, Paul's a bit like, what the fuck's going on now?
And then Ramsey's like, blah, blah, blah. And then he went, you may proceed.
Yeah.
Do you like Ramsey's or not?
I thought I was going to like him a lot more than I do. He's a little bit annoying, isn't he? He's like a little dweeb.
He's a little lick spittle, isn't he?
What's a lick spittle? Kiss
like
ass.
a little,
And also, like, they don't even believe him when he's telling the truth.
No.
So, like, no one's going to trust him.
He's too keen, isn't he?
He's also a fake superfan.
Why is he a fake one?
I think I said this last time, that someone said on Twitter that he'd actually only watched, like, 3 seasons.
Mm-hmm. You've only watched 1 season of BBUS. This one. 3 episodes.
And that one that was on E4, like, 2004. But, like... Yeah, but I've watched all of the UK ones, thanks very much, and all the Canadian ones.
You haven't mentioned it. Sorry, everyone's always putting you on blast.
And Teen Big Brother. And what was the other one? Celebrity Hijack.
Yeah, that was good. So then, Josh and Alex got put up. Cody sat there fuming because he knows that it's a backdoor plan for him, basically.
I've written fuming too, look.
Yeah.
And 2 exclamation marks.
Fuming. Because he was fuming. He said Paul's speeches are so fake.
Oh, hang on. There was a catch with Ramsey's... Is that his name?
Yeah.
Ramsey's curse.
Yes.
Should he win the POV? He can't be replaced.
No.
So,
no, he can be replaced, but Paul is not allowed to... No, you're right. He can't be replaced. Paul is not allowed to pick a replacement.
No, he saves himself and that's it. Mm-hmm. So it leaves the nominations the same.
Yeah. So there would be no chance of backdooring Cody in that scenario. That would have been really good. I wish that had happened.
I've written, these twists are making it exciting. I like it.
Yeah. You don't think it's too much?
No, I love it.
Oh, why?
Because we're going to get on every single week and there'll be a temptation and a curse. And so Joseph said to me on Twitter that the thing he doesn't like about this is that the consequence will never fall upon the person that takes the temptation. But I like that because there's more incentive to take it, because who gives a fuck what happens to anyone else?
Yeah, that's true.
Apart from, something may happen which may affect my decision later, but you're not really going to think of that when you get, like...
Everyone's going to
take it. It's like a golden carrot being... a golden apple being dangled in front of you. You're not going to not take it.
But don't you like a pure game?
This is American Big Brother and they can do what the fuck they want with it.
Okay. I like a pure game, but I like a twist as well. Depends.
Twister's twist.
Depends if it benefits the people I like in the house or not, you know. Okay, now we're on the veto episode, right?
This is what I said earlier. I just got some notes here from what I saw on ET Canada. Not Canada, ET America. And Jessica said, I'm actively avoiding looking for a showmance. Actively avoiding for about a whole 10 minutes. POV episode, right? Episode 7.
This is where we're up to. Who said the look of defeat is so sweet?
Paul. That was about Cody.
That's your tattoo of the week. Is that your tattoo of the week?
That could be, actually. The look of defeat is so sweet. Yeah, I like that. Do you know, I might have it around like a snake. The snake from the dark den of deception.
With the blue eyes.
Poison blue eyes. And then the words will like go around his like tail, around the body.
Oh. I bet it will have wonderful shading on it.
Lovely shading. Full of shade.
So then Jessica was talking to Cody and she was like, want to make out? They're just giving up, haven't
it's
they?
funny that people actually say that.
I know, it's weird, doesn't it?
Sounds like very stereotypical American, doesn't it?
Yeah, like they should be at the drive-in.
If it was English, it'd be like, should we get off now?
Yeah, should we get off? It sounds like we're getting off the bus.
A light here.
So then Cody was saying he needs to get Ramsey's on side, and then Paul was asking Ramsey's to throw the veto, and Paul said the stipulations of Ramsey's curse. Now, I don't know about you, but I always like to check the small print on any curse I get given. Check those T's and C's.
On the back of that little glass bottle.
Yeah, and don't tick the box that you get all the mail outs. And all the spam text.
Don't forget to opt out.
Yeah, so the stipulations to Ramsey's curse, I don't know what they were because I finished writing it.
It was that he couldn't be replaced, I think that's what we're talking about.
But then Ramsey's going, I'm not going to throw it and all this shit and just being a twat. I noticed Paul had annoying jogging bottoms on them. They were irritating me.
Which were at calf level to reveal his socks.
Oh, I didn't know that.
His trademark socks. You can probably buy them at whatever Paul's brand of clothing is called .com.
Oh, it's something about skulls. Skull something. Do you know what? I saw Andy Murray, British number 1.
Do you like Wimbledon? Do you like tennis? I've seen you mention it a little bit. I'm like, that sounds a bit weird.
I know, it's because my mum used to like it when I was little, so it reminds me, it's like nostalgic. But Andy Murray
is out.
Yes, but he was wearing Under Armour.
Was he?
Yes.
What sort of Under Armour?
Under Armour, like t-shirt.
His whole kit?
Yeah, Under Armour.
Oh, I like it. Was it like clingy?
Yeah.
Oh, like
white.
Like the Olympics kit.
It's got to be white at Wimbledon, otherwise...
Oh, it has to be, it's the rules.
Oh, yeah.
And girls wearing coloured underwear.
Yeah, Venus was wearing a pink bra. She got in big trouble.
Did she?
Mm-hmm.
This year?
Yeah.
She's been in trouble for fancy coloured pants before.
Fancy pants. Venus is the same age as me. Isn't that mad?
That is
and she's
mad.
still winning at the tennis. And look at me.
When you look at that winners board, it's like
I know.
V Williams, F Williams, V Williams, S Williams.
It's like, oh, come on, give some little sap a chance.
But is one of them now retired?
No, one's pregnant and one's still playing. But Venus killed someone in a car recently.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And then she was crying at a press conference about it.
I should think so. I'm convinced that the Williams sisters could beat the men.
I know, but John McEnroe said no chance.
Who's that? A presenter? A voiceover?
John McEnroe? What a famous tennis player.
But he now does
You cannot be serious.
You cannot be serious. He now does the
he
commentary.
he said the best woman couldn't beat the 300th best man. That's what he said.
That is bullshit.
That's what he said.
That is really sexist bullshit. He said that live on BBC.
That's what he said. There was a big storm about it this week.
That's what that was talking about.
Yeah.
I've seen you talking about that article with someone, and it mentioned the women getting more airtime.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think they do Wimbledon for airtime. Made me laugh.
Because anyway, people aren't interested in this, but yeah.
People are. Oh God. Thought we'd lost you there.
but that's the only sport I like. That's just the one niche one that I like. I don't even like tennis. I only like Wimbledon.
Only Wimbledon. Okay.
Yeah.
What about London 2012 tennis, which was at Wimbledon?
Nah.
Oh.
That doesn't remind me of being a child. Anyway, how do we get onto that? Oh, it's to do with Paul.
Under Armour.
Oh yeah, Under Armour. That's right.
Which is very prominent in Big Brother Canada, in case you weren't watching.
Yeah. So then Paul was saying, oh, well, if worse comes to worst, we can always get Ramses out as the backdoor plan if it doesn't work out with Cody.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. This is the bit where our food arrives, so our notes are on a bit shit.
I've not got really any.
Okay. Well,
my notes kick in again at the veto competition.
Oh, fine. So Cody, Jessica and Jason were called to the
Den of Temptation.
Yeah, to pick up their vetoed outfits.
Oh, yeah. So they're vetoed. What the fuck is a vetoed? Because I thought I would have written it last episode. Hang on a minute. What was it, episode 6?
I thought
Candy
it was
Crush.
that Christmas could take someone off or something. I didn't know it was about wearing a stupid... go on.
Hang on, I've got it here. The consequence equals vetoed times 3 house guests. That's it.
Oh, is that it? So that's the consequence. They just got to wear a stupid outfit for a week. That's nothing.
It can't be only that.
Yeah, but they do have to hop everywhere, and they're not allowed to sit on the couch. They have to stand on a lily pad.
Now, remind me, have we seen this POV? Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
I thought it meant they weren't eligible to be picked for the POV.
I did too, but it wasn't.
Or was it they would have to hop everywhere through the POV and that makes it slow?
No. It's none of those things. It's that Christmas, I think it's over the next 3 weeks. I don't know, I might be making that up. She can replace herself if she...
Well, that's the ring of replacement.
Yeah, but say she... Shut up.
It's going to be toads for 3 weeks.
No! Say she's up for eviction next week.
Yeah.
If she don't get picked... I know, because she would get picked if she was up for the veto. She can replace someone for the veto. I don't know about the toads.
It's nothing to do with the toads.
But it's confusing. The toads is just the outfit, right?
I think why would they call it vetoads if it hasn't got anything to do with the veto?
Because it's just a pun, isn't it?
Well, like R2 Veto.
Yeah. Was that one of my old ones?
One of ours. One of yours.
I feel like it was
one of ours when that robot dentist came out.
Sorry, I
thought it
was one of my old school ones back in the day. While you were still in short trousers, young man. Old man Lindsay.
If you can remember what vetoads meant,
yeah.
And I'm looking at you being loud, tweet us and remind us.
Email us bbonblastpod@gmail.com.
I think we didn't plug the email last week.
No. And don't try and buy my book because there's a problem with it at the moment. You can buy it on Kindle though. Yeah, so the vetoed. I was surprised that Cody even put on the vetoed outfit.
You have to. You signed the contract.
I know, but I just, you know how straight and miserable he is. I like seeing him in that.
When he sat
outfit.
in the diary room chair, just staring at the
Yeah.
camera, dressed as a toad, was hilarious.
And then Cody wasn't picked for the veto. It just broke my heart, to be honest. Cody's like the best villain ever.
Better than Nasty Nick.
Well, no. But, and then Ramsey's going, oh, I don't want to throw it, about his mum and his brother. And Paul's like, come on, your boy, you better throw it or I'll be pissed.
Your boy.
Friendship, all his stock phrases. Never cared. That's another one of his. You don't know all Paul's stock phrases, do you?
I don't.
You've probably
Never seen the guy.
You've learnt them all already.
I'm like Kevin.
You know about his
I'm like
fucking-
Kevin. Who is he?
Yeah.
Who's that guy?
Yeah. You know about his sock collection. So then we got the airport veto. Can you explain the rules, please?
I will try.
Good luck.
So, basically, this veto is themed around various different terminals in different airports around the world. It's basically like a series of escape rooms in a way. You can bypass the escape room though if you answer a question right, which is generally based on the room that you came from. So if you get your question wrong, your flight is delayed and then you have to go and do a silly game in a room. It's a time trial.
It's called the Path of Least Resistance.
Wow. You should have called it the Path of Least Turbulence.
Yeah. Nice. It was quite good, wasn't it? I like the set and everything.
It was very good.
I like
That was
that-
amazing. I said, this is elaborate.
In the back garden again.
Yeah, back garden.
I like the ones that they have to do on their own. I find them quite interesting. I like it when they just do them on their own and you don't know who's going to get the fastest time.
Because you can't tell.
Yeah.
There's no clues. So, any rooms that were of note? What happened in that thing?
That fucking guy dribbling on people's shoulders.
Yeah, I was looking forward to watching that
I
one
didn't
because
like
I saw it in GIF form. I saw Josh.
Yeah.
Josh gagging over something. But that one was delayed in France. All they had to eat was pate, frogs. No, was it frogs' legs?
I can't remember.
And escargot.
It wasn't that bad.
Snails.
Oh, I want to eat that.
But they weren't. They were things that people actually eat.
That's true. I like the outfits. I like
You did like
Yeah.
the outfits. Now, Lindsay's a fan of a recurring pattern, so
No. I like those shirts.
They're cute.
I'd like to see someone wearing those. Just
I said,
in
if you
normal
turned
life.
up to a date and
Yeah.
someone was wearing that outfit, you'd be really pleased.
I'd be happy, but not with the bum bag. That's got to go. It's got to go.
In the right context, I don't mind a bum bag.
Really? What
Yeah.
context is that? The 1980s.
I'm not quite sure.
I used to have one in the 1980s, but I was only a 9-year-old girl. I think that's probably the.
I like
appropriate
it, basically. So, you might not know this about me, but I used to live in Thailand. Thai people quite a lot. They have like bum bags, but they wear them like across their body.
Yeah,
I like
cool.
that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's all right. So Paul was first doing the task. So there was like a Price is Right bit. There's like memory bits. There's all different bits actually. Quite complicated. Everything's very.
Well, Paul was like not making any observations about the
No.
previous terminals, which were narrated by an Australian woman.
Yeah, and then he goes, "It finally occurred to me I should pay attention."
That's good. That was good.
He does like.
Your boy finally realised.
Yeah. And then they had to do a gondola maze thing, which was
He
a bit...
made some comment about being ripped off on a gondola once.
Yeah. And that was, for the real BBUS fans, that was the same as the famous veto that Ian Terry won when he was about to get chucked out of the house. That did a very similar maze, but it was the shark, not a gondola.
Do you think they recycled the same board?
100%, yeah. And then there was, about those passengers who were leaning on their shoulders, Josh said there's this lady with a mean face, which I liked. I wouldn't like that man touching me. It's disgusting. How much do you think those actors get paid for that role?
Do you think they got paid more or less than the fat guy that comes in and licks your feet in Big Brother UK?
About the same, I reckon. Outside contact. I told you last
I think
week.
minimum wage, isn't it? Like £10 an hour.
Yeah, just to sit
Maybe
there.
like, what's that in dollars? $19, is it? I don't
And
know.
get someone say you got a mean face.
Yeah, but to sit there and keep a straight
that's
face,
true,
that's
yeah.
quite hard.
I told you last week there's no outside contact. Now, more outside contact. First the snakes with the apples, now this. And Nicole.
Yeah. Now, one of them was themed around Canada, wasn't it? And
hey, Peter.
yeah, where was Marsha in the Canadian terminal? That was annoying. But I said, actually looks like Canada, because they had like little Christmas trees out and snow, and they had to get in this like tub full of ice water.
That's my sleigh bells, because you said Christmas. I can't do sleigh bells. I like that ice bath thing. It was quite good, wasn't it?
But someone said that when they got out of it, that they wanted to go. I think it's Mark. No, Matt. He said he wanted to go and cuddle that guy again, that sweaty guy.
I think Ramsey said, it's so cold.
Mickey Graham.
So then they revealed the times. Oh, I so thought that Ramsey was going to win it, don't you?
Yeah, it seemed like.
Yeah, I love it when they reveal the times. It's so tense. And Elena...
They milked it, didn't they?
Elena got 22 minutes or something.
That's mad.
Yeah.
I thought that... Well, the thing was...
You said Elena reminded you of Karen.
Yeah, she does a bit. The thing was, like, that time that Ramsey's got was 5 minutes 44. Like, that can't have included the time inside the room, surely.
It seems too quick.
Yeah, because Paul failed almost every question and had to do every
4
room.
minutes.
And he was like 4 minutes 35 seconds.
But he didn't do any of the punishments, did he?
Yeah, you had to. If you didn't get the question right.
But he didn't do the passengers and the ice bar.
No, you got that one right.
Oh, okay, got you.
Because he realised by then he had to remember.
Okay. Your boy finally started paying attention.
Realised it's not just about my socks.
And then Cody goes, these idiots are going to take Paul all the way to the end. And he's not wrong.
To Jessica.
They are going to take Paul all the way to the end. It's going to be too late. By the time they realise they need to get Paul out, it's going to be too late.
Well, Paul can't go anywhere for 3 weeks anyway.
Yeah,
that's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then he told Jessica, your lips taste good.
Yeah.
And then it was literally licking his own lips and like tasting the taste of her lips.
She said, we're going to look back on this and laugh.
She is going to look back on it and cry.
Yeah, she's going to be so embarrassed that she threw it away. Because she could have salvaged her game and she just didn't.
Of course.
She chose cock over... cash. Anyway.
So Ramsey is trying to like...
They're all complaining about him.
He said, I swear to you, I was not trying to win that. And in the diary room, he also said he was not trying to win it. He's convinced himself that he wasn't trying to win it when he obviously was.
And they were talking about him, and Matt goes, oh, Ramsey's is toast. And then Ramsey's like comes up to the room, she's like, and then he goes off again, and like Paul's like, why is he just coming in the room and then
he's
walking
annoying
out
them.
again?
Like, why just coming in here?
And then it said, who said this? Ramsey's has fulfilled his curse.
I've written it too.
There must have been
Paul. Surely.
No, it must have been that voiceover guy.
No, it wasn't. It was actually Paul. It wasn't the veto.
Fulfilled it.
Yeah.
Like a purchase order.
That was at the veto ceremony.
And Alex said, if you don't use the veto on me, you can bite me. That's good. I like Alex. She don't care, did she? She was giving like stirring speeches. And this is when Josh...
She annoys me a bit though.
Yeah, I don't really like her either. And then Josh started on Cody. That was fun, wasn't it?
What did he say to him?
He was like, I don't know, he was like, he goes, oh, you suck.
Oh yeah, when he was
You're
stood up.
a loser.
I got him mixed up with Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah. In his little black shorts.
Yeah.
Puffy black shorts.
And then he goes, I can't wait till you hop your ass out of here.
I said he's going to hop out the front door earlier.
And then Cody goes, you need to change your diaper first to him.
Yeah.
That was good. That was a good comeback.
It was harsh.
And then, but
he said, you lied on everybody.
Oh yeah, he keeps
people.
pronouncing things wrong quite a lot, Josh, bless him. But
Bless him.
Josh gave Jessica some good advice. He said basically you need to break away from Cody because he's going to go and you're going to be left here on your own.
True story.
And she went, don't give me life advice. And I thought, you should actually listen to that advice.
Yeah,
It's actually good advice.
I think he did say, I think you actually need it.
That's actually good advice. So then Paul stood up and he was like, your boy, you wanted us to fight, but I'm more of a checkmate kind of guy. Right?
Yeah, no, he did say that.
And then Cody goes, respect. Cody likes the fact that he got put out by Paul in a way, I think. Well, not that we know that he's been put out, but don't you think?
That it's been won and it's the game, yeah.
And then Cody is like, in the diary room, we're the only two alphas in the house. Everyone else are beaters in it. It's funny because we were talking about alpha males on our Big Brother last week, weren't we? So I think Cody would rather go out by Paul's hand than by, Ramsey's or something.
Yeah,
or Josh or whatever,
And then afterwards, that as it all broke up,
Yeah.
Josh started to offer around meatballs. Who wants meatballs? I bet you do. I bet you do, don't you? You little fool, did he call him? So Cody.
Cody?
Yeah.
Oh, leave Cody alone. I feel sorry for Cody. I hope... Oh, jeez. I hope that they do a battle back and we get Cody back, because Cody would win on a battle back, definitely.
I feel like producers are going to be stupid if they don't put him back in later on, or try to.
They can't leave. Oh, that would be one of the temptations.
Just
it'll be like,
temptation to get him back in.
Yeah, it'll be like, do you want to open this box or not? Or something like that, do you know what I mean? And they'll open it and Cody will be in it. Yes, do that, big brother. And then Josh went in the diary room and he was like, going on about something. It's like, Josh, this ain't about you. This moment's not about
was just
you.
Like,
it's like, relax.
Collateral damage, like he was just put up there.
Like, shut up, Josh. No one cares. I do like Josh.
Maybe he's building a storyline, but also I think he's just quite clueless about the whole situation, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's like bumbling through it.
Josh thinks he's like in the middle of everything, and it's like, Josh, you're a non-entity.
Hang on, are we now up to date with
We're
what
up
we've
to
watched?
date.
That was quick.
I know, it's mad, isn't it? So we've not seen the eviction yet, but I'm hopeful for a miracle. We're talking as if Cody's gone already.
I think he has.
I know, but I want to...
Well,
what?
How else could it possibly go any other way?
Who knows? Anything could happen.
Expect the unexpected. Right. We've got some feedback.
Yeah. How are you enjoying BB US overall, though? Are you going to carry on podcasting it with me?
Probably not.
You're not... Fuck off. You're not going to make me go back to my lonely solo podcast, are you?
No, I am enjoying it.
Oh, here we go.
I don't like Julie Chen.
Well, that's all right. No one does.
But the twists are making it really fun. I like the temptation and curses.
Those twists won't go on forever.
I thought, really?
No, they'll only be for 4 or 5 weeks.
Well, I want them to be every week.
No, they always do a thing like that at the start and then it goes.
Like our Big Brother.
Yeah.
We do a task, something for like 4 days and then forget about it.
Yeah.
But, that's annoying. I like that bit of it. Because I didn't expect it to be so like twisty in American version.
No, it always is.
What I'm finding is like, compared to Canada, which we know that I love, it's a bit more grimy, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a bit darker.
Yeah,
people are taking it a lot more serious.
Yeah, that's what I like about it.
But I miss that light element of Canada.
No, you're wrong. This is the good thing about it, the griminess and the cutthroatness. It's like, that's what I like about it. Like, Canada never gets my heart racing like BBUS does. Like, sometimes I get so...
we were quite excited last season.
But I just feel like there's just an added level of excitement with BBUS. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I've watched it for longer and I feel like my heart's with it more, and you haven't, and so you don't. But I don't know.
There's there's something about the environment though as well. Like like I said, that I don't like that it's small, but maybe that is why it does feel more intense, because you feel like they're very much like in each other's pockets the whole time.
And the people are like meaner than Canada,
they are,
it feels like there's more at stake in a way. Whereas after Canada, they all go away and they're friends. BBUS, they're still warring on Twitter like afterwards. You know? It's good.
Who's that guy that I've seen? So I watched this sketch thing called BB19 Saga on YouTube by that Will with
Will
one L.
Yeah.
And it was really good.
Nobody got no time for 2 L's.
Yeah, I retweeted it. His impressions were spot on. It was really good.
You're so behind. Yeah, I know, he's really funny. I like it's Julie Chen. It's like, walk, turn, stop. It's so good.
Is he gay?
Yeah. He's actually a really good looking guy. He's got like long blonde hair. He's really cute.
Oh, he actually has long hair?
Yeah. He's well, he used to. I don't know if he still does. But when he was a housemate, he was absolute shit.
That's weird.
He was rubbish. Someone was like, oh, will you go along with this plan? He's like, no, I'm not interested. I just evicted him. This is gone.
Here's
crap gameplay.
Here's something I've observed this week. I haven't got a title for this.
Uh-oh.
Like my BB Can Odysseys are shit.
Go on.
Gazes, what?
I don't know what you're going to say, so I don't know.
Pointless observation.
Yeah.
No, I don't want it to be that of the week theme tune that we use for everything. Well,
we nicked off Harry Hill.
Yeah. They do that.
They do now.
Obviously, they call their housemates house guests, but when they refer to them amongst themselves during a task, they call them housemates.
No.
Yes, one of your housemates has.
No.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Why do they not say one of your fellow house guests?
Because it's quicker to say housemates.
Yeah.
I never noticed that.
I was confused about that.
Oh, I'm going to be on the lookout for that.
Since Paul was offered the pendant of production, he was told one of your housemates will face a
No
curse.
way.
Yeah.
Oh, I know why.
He read it out.
I know why.
Why?
Because that voiceover
It's
guy
British.
is English.
Is that
yeah,
why?
that must be why. Yeah,
Ah.
that's the English way of saying it.
It's a direct translation
That's
to the
funny.
British English.
Okay, I've got some feedbacks. So, are you going to carry on podcasting it?
Yes.
Also, yes, only if you pay for Gaz's Ubers, listeners.
I'm going to start a wish list.
No, we're not. One of our listeners also asked if you were going to podcast BB19 if it was on.
Did they?
Yeah, you would like
Who's
that.
asking that?
I can't remember, but you would like that because it's a mixture of BBUS and BBUK.
When is it going to be on?
It's on after BBUS.
Straight after it? No, I've got a break.
No,
right?
I think there was like a week's break or something.
No, no, make it end.
But-
Maybe.
But it's so easy to podcast. There's only one episode a week because it's like basically every day.
Condensed down into...
Yeah, not even that. Every day it's like a 10-minute episode, so it's only 10 minutes a day you have to watch. And then
Oh, no,
obviously
I'd like
there's
that. I would like that.
And then there's one episode a week. So if you don't want to watch the 10-minute episode every day, you just watch the one episode. Oh, and they do like diary room. They do an hour in the diary room where they just ask the housemates loads and loads of questions.
A diary room uncut?
Yeah, they do that.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and they like read it off a card. And they
You
go,
can read it off a card.
oh, what's your strategy for this week? Who
Oh,
are you
because there's no
targeting?
voice of Big Brother like ours.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they do. That's quite a long bit that they do. That was really good, actually.
I like that, but
you would like BB19.
Just give them a voice of Big Brother, for fuck's sake. Big Brother is a character that needs to be part of this show.
Previously on Big Brother. Yeah, you would like BB19, and it's not a big commitment.
But yeah, it sounds good, but we know from our Big Brother that we watch an hour of 24 hours, which when you take out the adverts, it's 42 minutes. So how are
I've
they...
heard anyone say that before.
How are they condensing 24 hours into 10 minutes?
That's a good question. Oh, but when they do the comps and stuff, it's all live. So, like, normally on BBUS, when they do a comp, they switch off the live feeds because they keep it.
Because it's a
But
spoiler.
with BB18, they just have everything live. So, you know, the comp's going to be on at 9 o'clock that day, and you can just tune in and watch the whole comp. So it's quite good.
But is someone going to upload that somewhere?
Yeah,
to
they
just
do.
Watch
They
the comp?
do as well. There's a place where you can just watch all the different bits.
Okay.
But if you're around on that day, you can know when the veto ceremony is, when the comp is, when the nomination ceremony is. You can just watch it all live as it happens. It's really good.
That does sound good. Question: do you have question? Tell me how you think about this. Do you have access to live feed now? Right now?
Do I now?
Yeah.
No, I've just been watching After Dark.
Do we know how to get access from over here?
I don't think you can from over here, can you?
I don't know, but if anyone does know how we can access live feed in the UK,
Yeah.
I'd be interested to know.
I don't want to watch the live feed though, because I don't want the spoilers.
You don't like spoilers,
No.
but
If you want to be
sometimes-
live feed correspondent, you can be, but I don't play that way.
I don't want to be any type of correspondent, but if I've got a spare 10 minutes, I might want to dip into a bit of live feed.
Yeah,
Thanks very
people
much.
will know that. Can you tweet us? I'm like at VM Gaz's
BB_superfan.
There will be a way. Dr. Detroit probably know actually. So I've got some feedbacks.
Feedbacks.
Yeah, I just thought I'd say it like
I'll
that.
pluralise feedbacks after complaining about not chosen
What
not.
about my writing and publishing degree? Apparently you can break the rules if you're clever enough. Yes, it was Nick Snow who said he now responds to his statements of his friends with racist or sexist.
Isn't he the one that also sent us a really nice email that said
Yes,
Irissa introduced him to us?
Yes, I've got his email as well, coming on to that.
I thought we did it last time.
No, we didn't because I skipped over it because it was to do with BB19.
They're merging, aren't they?
Being Loud said, yeah, if we've
Louder
already said it in this.
and louder,
If
louder.
we've already said it in this, then whatever.
Sorry, just repeating ourselves.
She said, never doubt Lindsay's BB knowledge. All comps
Would
are
I?
held in the backyard.
Would I?
It's true. Sometimes you give me back chat on my own podcast.
Watch your mouth.
And I'm like, no, Gaz, honestly. And then you're like,
Your
nah.
own podcast.
You're like,
Look,
nah.
I've bedded myself in now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
you are. I even added you on the Spreaker little...
I did notice
Did
that,
you see
actually.
that?
Yeah, thanks.
See?
Noted.
Duly noted.
I got something here. When I said that I was catching up on BB19 and that it made me appreciate Emma Willis, somebody tweeted back and said they actually love Julie Chen.
Wow.
So you thought no one
Who
likes
was
her. Take that shoo. Danielle. She's
Nice.
English though. She's in Britain, and she's never been a fan of Emma Willis.
Well, you were listening to that podcast called Hey Julie.
Oh yeah, I listened to another podcast called Hey Julie, and he's got like a little theme tune that he sang himself. Like,
Nice.
Hey Julie, hey Julie, hey Julie.
I listened to that one.
I don't know if he's going to listen to us, but I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, that's good. You got to support the gay podcast.
Hey Julie, or I've forgotten what his real Twitter name is, but if you listen to us, let us know.
Yeah. Hey Julie. And then I got a message from...
He's not called Julie.
I know. We don't know what he's called. And I got a message from on the Facebook page from Annabelle Ippy, and we were talking about After Dark, and she said the video from the house you mentioned is broadcast 3 hours each night, is not edited, directly from the live feeds. Live feeds give the viewers 2 to 4 cameras with different scenes going on. Since someone watching on TV can't switch amongst the cameras, they will switch the feeds to capture whatever's most interesting at the time. Well, they don't always do that, I'll tell you that much. That's why it looks edited, even though it's not. It's carried on obscure cable channel, not available in that many homes. Why is it carried on that channel?
I tell you what, whoever's family has got no signal definitely aren't getting the live feed After Dark.
I've watched 3 After Darks now, and I've learnt a few things that I will tell you very briefly. So, Darlene in Alberta emailed us.
Darlene.
I hope you enjoyed that, Darlene.
She loved it.
She said, a rodeo clown is a serious job in the rodeo. I don't even know what the rodeo is, but anyway.
Yes, you do.
We don't have that over here. Sounds cruel.
I think it is cruel, actually.
Yeah, it says, when a rider is thrown to the ground, the clown's job is to distract the bull.
Sounds dangerous, doesn't it?
They present themselves as an alternative target to stop the bull from injuring the rider. Hold on, why is the rider thrown from the bull? It is a funny job title, I'll give you that. It's a funny job, let alone job title. I'm enjoying your podcast. I love the laughter. Oh,
thanks,
nice.
Darlene.
Thank you
And
very
also, what I want to know is, Darlene is from Canada. So how does she know about the rodeo?
Oh.
Is she like a Karen? What's Karen's surname again?
Singbill.
Is she a Karen Singbill case of an American that's moved to Canada? Or has she just been to America and got involved in the rodeo?
Give us your personal details, please. We need to know more.
And is it your first rodeo, Darlene?
Nice. Now, Laurie emailed. She emailed a long email.
Oh, one thing. Someone else called Violet Jet also told us today that the rodeo clown protect the bull riders. Thanks for that, Violet.
But is it cruel? Can you let us know if that's cruel? Because if it is, I'm going to start hating on Jason. It sounds cruel. Because, like, Morrissey's got that song, hey, hooray, the bullfighter dies.
Yeah, but you're thinking of, like, Spanish bullfighting where you, like, put knives in their sides and stuff.
Okay.
But, I mean, distressing an animal by being on their back... Yeah. It's not exactly animal husbandry, is it? No,
tell us if it's cruel or not, or if we're just being ignorant.
Or if we're just being ignorant to your culture.
Quite probably ignorant. So Laurie sent me a really short email this week. I was like, Laurie, that ain't no good.
She's got a lot of gardening to do. Yeah. Like, sorting out those shrubs. She's just getting on top of her geraniums.
But she said, you need to explain to Gaz how cheap BB producers are. There's no way they'd spend money to have the comps in another area.
No, but... who are we talking to again? Laurie, I beg to differ. I mean, I think they could save money by knocking themselves up an arena and having something which is more permanent, or they've got the time. I just feel like the labour it must take to put everything in that garden. The amount of people they must need to do it swiftly. Like, it just seems...
They must have a lot of manpower to do it. I'd like to see, like, a stop motion. And doing it. That would be good.
Stop motion.
Well, that is what it is, isn't it?
I think it's called something else.
She said a lot of people do agree with us about the military, what we said about
we
that,
talked
which
about
was possibly
American military
offensive last
culture.
week.
Nobody had a go at us about it, though.
No, so they must agree. If you don't disagree, you agree. And then she said, Laurie also plays Candy Crush. Saga and
Laurie,
and
go and do some gardening.
She said she plays it while listening to the podcast. Sweet. And she said turkey. It was Laurie who said if BB19 comes back, will you cover it? There you go.
Laurie, I've not got enough to do.
So then Nick Snow emailed. Or sorry, you got more to say about Laurie?
No, go on to Nick Snow.
Nick Snow said, my favourite podcast
of the week. Thanks, Nick Snow.
He said, please share with Gaz, since I know he has not been granted admin rights.
I actually do.
Gaz does have admin rights, he just doesn't.
I have sent one email to a very special chosen listener.
Laurie. Nick Snow said he is so grateful that Arissa Queen tweeted about the podcast.
Did he say Queen?
Yeah, he said it with a K.
Queen.
He said, of course, anything she endorses I have to check out, and as always, she did not lead me astray. Absolutely loving.
He also uses OxyClean, drinks Oreos, eats Oreos, and uses Colgate toothbrush. Carry on.
He said, absolutely loving the coverage of BB UK, despite the overall dreadfulness of the cast. True. Very, very exciting to see there will be weekly podcasts on BB19 as well. Well, almost weekly. It's okay, Gaz.
Bi-weekly.
I'll forgive you for not knowing who...
the fuck anybody is.
Yeah, hold on. Oh, fuck.
Who Dr. Will Kirby is. It was like some...
Was it? Hi. I've missed that bit. Sorry, I don't know how it was.
You cut it off the screen cap.
Fuck Dr. Will Kirby.
I've related to that, actually. I've got a couple of people saying that they are considering watching BB19 because we are doing the podcast.
Yeah, I know, it's amazing.
Is Kwame, who was a bit blown away by all of the mentions he got on our last podcast.
Kwame!
And we pronounce your name correctly. Yeah. And Joseph as well said he was watching it because of us.
Yeah, and some people listen to our podcast and don't watch the show. My friend Lee listens to our BB UK one and doesn't watch BB UK.
Lee, you're mad, my friend.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, Nick's given us a topic to discuss, but it's kind of crossover. Okay. He said, would Raph...
I don't mind.
Raph from BB UK be good on BB US?
So if you don't know...
is he too nice for how mean-spirited and vicious the game is played in that format?
Well, so if you don't know who Raph is a international student who's like 22, 23 maybe. He's from America, but he's a Big Brother super fan, and he watches like all of the Big Brothers. His favourite is Canada, isn't it? Didn't he say?
Did you see that picture of him in the bots audience?
Yes, I have.
He was wearing those same clothes, stock clothes.
He's also been on our spin-off show as an audience member. So the question is, would he survive Big Brother USA?
He wouldn't last 5 minutes. He can barely survive BB UK.
Exactly. No, but then okay, but maybe his downfall is that he's approaching Big Brother UK with the North American game head on, in that he was going in there
playing the game.
So if you don't watch BB UK, why not?
I don't blame you.
What you might not know is that our housemates have got a thing against having a game plan or playing any kind of game. If you make it known that you're playing a game or you're conscious of a game, it's a dirty word and you become like looked down upon and not trusted. So because we're not allowed to openly discuss nominations, we're not allowed to form alliances, and it's a public vote, so it's a very different game. Just if you've got any shade of a game plan, people don't like that.
It's a basic game for basic bitches.
But maybe Raph would do better in a game where he can approach it with that kind of head, and it's okay. Because he's been vilified for having a game plan, especially by Joe. Oh, he knows too much about Big Brother, he's watched them all. He's too intelligent.
But he doesn't really seem to have a game plan. His game plan's just like being a nice person.
Hang on, I don't do a Raph impression, do I?
It's hard to do a Raph impression, I think. Just ask Luke Kempner.
Oh, fucking I can't do it. Shit.
Okay, so then, so we think... Well, we don't know.
Quite possibly, but...
we don't know. What do you
also,
think?
Don't give a fuck.
What do you think, Nick Snow? What do you think? Tell us, and then we'll tell you back. I want to give a shout out to Matthew Pagazzani.
Yeah.
Still our top pod crush, right? He said Ferret. Was Ferret at the end of BB UK? It was.
No, Ferret is a UK reference.
But do you know what? If you not listen to both podcasts, fuck you, because we're shouting out the Ferret people here. Code word turkey. Violet, it's Ferret, not turkey.
Turkey was the BB UK.
Not, we need to think of one for this one.
BB USA, sorry.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And then, what else? Have you got any other feedbacks?
I'm
just laughing at your ferret gif. If you've not seen Gaz's ferret gif, tweet him and he'll tweet it to you. It's good. Oh, hold on, this is a good one. Dylan Austin at Unique Airstream says,
I don't know this person.
10 out of 10 as per usual. #ferret. Can't wait to hear your thoughts on all the drama this week on BB19. #Alex needs to go. Thank you, Dylan Austin. I like him.
Knives out for Alex early.
Yeah, he's nice. I like him. And then, that's about BB UK. About the dog licking the feet. Oh, hold on. I've got time. We'll wrap this up in 2 seconds.
Licking the feet.
I got a couple of notes from the live feed. Do you want to know?
Oh yeah.
I'm being the live feed correspondent.
Okay, one thing though, what we did say last week, we wanted to find out where we could get a digest of live feed. That pre-jury flop who did the videos for BB Canada is also doing it for US as well,
cool.
so we can
but
watch
I need
that.
to be careful with the spoilers.
Yeah, I know.
You send me anything that's non-spoilery if you look.
Okay.
So here's my live feed observations.
Yeah.
Josh said, I love how everyone has a camera on them except me, even though there was a camera on him. But like the
From
fact
behind the mirror, he didn't know.
Yeah, I like the fact he was annoyed about that. Alex was moaning about people wanting to be Instagram famous, which I quite liked. Paul was...
Hang on, Alex?
Alex, yeah, the Asian girl.
Moaning about who been wanting to be?
Just people in general wanting to be Instagram famous. This was annoying. Paul was eating cereal and said, is this going to be a GIF? And then held the spoon up. You can't...
Don't make your own GIF.
That's worse than that.
That's like making your own hashtag.
Hello. Yeah, I did not like that. Knowing about the GIFs, that's like... Oh.
But, like, if you look at any Big Brother stream of social media, it's just GIFs now, isn't it?
There's too many GIFs.
And
now we know how to make GIFs. We're adding to the problem.
No, but, like, what I don't like is...
That cat meowing?
Well, that, but can't hear myself think. It's like launch of Big Brother UK. Can't hear myself thinking it. Can't hear you, Ellen. Neither can I. Look at me like that, cat.
What are you saying about the GIFs?
I can't fucking remember. What was I saying? Oh yeah, what I don't like is when Big Brother UK do it. I don't think that Big Brother USA is very active on Twitter, to be honest.
I doubt it.
But
not if Judy Chen's anything to go by.
Our account is like tweeting any kind of GIF they can find just from the stock GIFs. If it's not a Big Brother GIF, if it's off brand, don't be using it. You're diluting the brand. Go away.
Crap. And Ramses was pretending not to be a super fan, but you said you didn't think he was a super fan. And then Elena, this is that long conversation she was having where she was talking about providing content and giving material, and she's going on about how funny she was. She's going, oh, don't you think like I'm the funniest person you've ever met to Ramses? It's like seriously, yeah, honestly, deadpan. It's like, you've never made me laugh once. You know, she's going out with that Mark, the muscly one. Yeah. Oh, and then Jessica told a story about how one Halloween she kicked someone's door in and beat up a girl.
Ouch, that's not good to reveal that.
When she said it, I was like, oh, hello. But
Hello, Simone.
I can't imagine her doing it, though. Do you know what I mean? That was it from my live feed. That was good. It wasn't that interesting, was it?
That's from your After Dark watching.
Yeah, that's from my After Dark watching. It wasn't anything of interest, but it's interesting seeing that other side to the housemates. Yeah, I liked Kevin on
unedited side.
Kevin was funny. Kevin acts dumb.
Oh, isn't hashtag things Kevin says
is it
becoming a thing? I think so.
I didn't know that. Kevin acts dumb, but I think he does know what's going on. But he's like, oh, how does this work? How does that work to people? But I think he knows. But I think he's just playing it up.
He'll probably send you a few mojos.
Yeah. Or a bag of cocaine, one of these. So I think that's it. We've done all right. 2 hours, 5 episodes. Not bad, is it?
Good going. Thanks for sticking with us.
Previously on BB on Blast.
What's our code word, though?
Oh, shit. Something to do with toads.
Oh, God.
Can't be V-toads, because that's... Oh, no, this isn't good. You think it's not while I do the things.
Lily pads.
Follow me. Well, you got to do a GIF related to it, though. What's something funny?
Sake.
What about the ticket? Cody handing out the tickets. There's something to do with that.
Don't reveal what the GIF's going to be. That's no fun then.
Oh, I thought the GIF was related to the code word.
Well, it was last time. But, I mean, it should be, but it could be more obscure than that.
Follow me on Twitter, VM.
Follow me on Twitter, BB_superfan.
Read my book, First Aid Kit Girl, only on Kindle at the moment.
And follow at BB on Blast as well. The brand account.
Why not? And like our Facebook page. Lots of people talk to me on there, and I post my BB UK blog on there when I can be bothered to write it.
I haven't got admin rights on that.
Oh, well, you can have them if you want.
I don't really want them.
James has probably still got them. What's our code word then?
So if you've listened this far, thank you for listening. Let us know by tweeting us the words Poison Blue and you will unlock a special treat.
Oh my God, that's exciting, isn't it?
Ooh.
It's like being like a member of a fan club or something back in the day.
Yeah.
Except we aren't going to turn out to be paedophiles.
Fucking hope not.
Thank you so much for listening, especially if you're American. No, not
Why?
especially because it's nice. It's nice to get love from across the pond, isn't it? Yeah, that's not
and
local.
yokel love.
That's across the airwaves and across the ocean. It's lovely. God bless America. See you soon. Listen, our BB UK pod will be out when? Sunday,
this weekend.
Over the weekend. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Toodle pip.
At Sleep Outfitters Outlet, great sleep is a big deal. Save 40 to 60% every day on every Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. Queens as low as $249. Customer exchanges, closeouts, and floor samples. Inventory changes daily, so come in for your dream deal today. With no credit needed financing, expert advice, and up to 60% off retail, it's never been easier to get the sleep and savings you deserve. Go to sleepoutfittersoutlet.com for financing details and to find a store near you.